This is a rematch, isn't it?
Definitely. These guys have a lot of experience. Hammer 10-9, Dabikin 14-9. These guys have a lot of
I think you're making it.
history. This is the rematch. Hammer
Liam?
Probably.
beat Dab, former champion.
Liam?
Hammer is on a 4-fight
What is it?
I was putting in batteries and I accidentally just turned off my stream.
Get off. F.
I tried to like put my hand over to the batteries to like drop them on the side of my keyboard, and then like it just turns out that I just accidentally turned it off.
I should bet all my points on Dab here, shouldn't I? But I'm scared to because there's something about like you ever get Hammer being an underdog and then doing off a big fucking.
He's gonna get his ass beaten, trust.
Right, gonna bet 700 on Dab here. And that's a lot of money. That's an eighth of everything I have.
Me?
So.
You say 700 a lot?
No, it's because I lost all my fucking coins. I spent like fucking.
Do you know who I am?
I had like 12k and it went down to 4k, and then I bet the rest of 4k, so I fucked that on FAD, and then he got me some points back. I bet on Dab.
I'll put 15k on Dab. I was hoping Dab didn't go well though there or something. Yeah, sorry lads, just accidentally fucking took down the stream. Right centre midfield.
I had a mad fall off. Like,
One sec.
like mum was champ and he lost like 4 0.
Yeah, Dab was champion in UFC for
jab to get things started right here. Hammer in the red, Abakin in the white with blue gloves. Ready on the outside, trying to find a.
It's weird seeing Hammer play fucking Jan. Gives me Ozzy starting player vibes.
Right centre midfield. Okay, I've actually I just realised. Yeah, my bad. Jet, my bad. Carrot Moister. Alright, I respond to you now. I only realised from it.
And look at here, nice takedown entry right there. Successful. Was not expecting that. Look at here, Hammer might be switching some things up here. He's on top.
I feel like I'm sleepwalking that. Don't know why.
Maybe he can do some damage, which is the most important
Like half
thing
asleep or
here,
something.
when he gets this control.
Good job there by Dabby building a full bar of GA, able to get back to full guard, no problem after the 9 and all the punches. Hammer holding top position now, working from full guard.
This must be the first time I'm a boxer that's commentated in like 5 years. I think
Yeah,
I've
this
seen
is gonna be
him
rough for thing. I'm not gonna lie, Hammer. It's probably worse that he took Dab down. Trust me, lads. If he actually gets put on the bottom, Dab is gonna really just make this fight ugly.
Yeah, Hammer just kind of
Long time no see. What's good?
Yeah, right now, hopefully this fight continues.
Awesome, man.
But, you know,
I appreciate you coming back, lads.
So you're
You're 37 balls, man.
collecting that damage here. You don't want to do anything to get reversed. You have a slight advantage when you're on top in a Piotr Jan mirror match, as the top control is a 92 and the bottom control is only a 90, so you have a small advantage there.
No, this is gonna go bad for Hammer. I've actually never been more confident in Dab in a fight than this one.
How long has it been since the first fight? Must be a couple of good months now, like.
Since Dab's what? Their first fight? Yeah, probably a couple of months, yeah.
That's mad.
Yeah,
Fuck,
Dabikin's
Hammer was
doing
on
such a good
vax
job
now.
of not letting him get out of half guard as well. So I agree, Hammer has to posture up and go for damage because Dabby's defensive jiu-jitsu here is really built.
Oh man, Dab can just like
that GA,
win this round easily too. I think he might have won it actually.
Rather than faking his way into transitions, it's waiting until you do the proper practice to build it up. There's a nice deny, and he'll get a full bar of blue here, Boxer, before he transitions. Goes for the backside, nice and easy for Dabby.
Yeah, Dab's probably
really
won
took
this
his
round.
time with that one. And Hammer just really not able to pass the guard. A couple of shots from full guard.
Look at the damage, and I know you think, oh, Hammer's been on top, but control him means fuck all, and you just have to look. Dab got more head damage. Oh, he's gonna get fucking stack guarded or some shit.
Dangerous here. You play this game, but see now, whenever you stand up, if Davikin is able to land some strikes here, you never know which way the judges are going to see it, because effective striking is the #1 thing when you want to talk about what gets scored on the judges' scorecards. But another takedown there, Bailey, but a late denial there. Great round. Never know how the judges are going to see it.
Hammer got more significant, but I just feel like Dab did more damage, like with the leg and the head punch.
Way of Hammer, but you know how upset Dabby was that he lost they first fought, so I don't think
Oh,
Dabby
jeez.
will be
I
happy.
feel like Hammer be
if
such
he
an annoying
loses
one to
that
fight
round
over 3
2.
rounds,
He's
like
got
the way he
sweep. There's
plays.
just not much hustle from Dabby right now. He got good sweeps and good
Not much hustle
positional
from Dabby, he
transitions,
says.
but it took him a while to get
Like,
them.
yeah, look, he has
And
more
then
health
Hammer
coming
by
into the
time
next round. You
sit
can see
on top
Hammer's
of the
head
ledge,
is
get a bit
damaged,
of
and
control
Dab's
time, get a bit of
looks
damage.
perfect
Another
in
double
total.
leg takedown.
Hammer just
Wow.
coming with that
Dabby right over
takedown
the
into
top.
half guard,
The
double
camera
bail
side
to,
has
or
to
double
put it on
leg.
a bit here,
He
Boxer,
needs
get
to
ahead in
mix
the
it up
second round.
really.
Yeah, definitely. Whenever
Wait,
you
what's that
spend
you on
your
in this
entire round,
fight, Jimmy?
first round on
I'm just trying to figure out the delay.
4:20.
very
4:29, 4 minutes.
frustrating as an opponent there. So let's see if Dabican now in the second round he was able to stay on
See, the
his
one I
feet
like, I don't want something to
twice
happen, maybe
here.
screaming
Now
and
let's
then
see
like the
if he
fuck's
can
going on.
work and gain this round back. And if you think you
So I'll
lost
try to
round one,
delay myself.
because right now it's going to be very
Actually, no, I'm
Nice,
not doing
Dab
much
takes
off
him
the
down.
shoot.
This is going to be rough.
I
told you so. If Dab gets him on top.
Man, this is where you want to be if you're Dabican here to
I'm
come
gonna
in.
watch it up on
Posture,
YouTube
posture,
too, just
posture.
because it though.
I could have gone to
There
side
against
control
the cage,
instantly.
He transitioned into it really well. Didn't telegraph it. And now doing, what Hammer inevitably was trying to do to
ESFL.
him. This is also something we often say. If you're fighting a player that constantly wants to grapple, sometimes
What
you
is
just
that
have to
undeniable,
concede
Hammer?
that
What
you're
the
not
fuck?
going to be able to keep the fight on the feet. So take
I
them
guess he's
down
got
first,
GA
get top
from it.
position,
You shouldn't be
take
able to
their
get
advantage
GA
away
from
them.
undeniable stuff.
And Dabby's here, he's done that. He's got 3 minutes to work. Let's see if he can hold top position. Good work.
Here,
from
can
the bottom right.
down the
Hammer
clock there
showing
for a
some
couple
threats
seconds
with
so I can get the
backside
same time as
fake.
you.
Looking to set that up. And man, he hits the sprawl. Not
That's going to
too
do a
good
lot of
to get
damage to
to.
that Hammer's body.
Continues to punish his body.
Hammer's going to be down in this
Got
round.
for the half guard.
Be
Yeah,
1-1
maybe
though,
trying to do something
arguably,
else,
I
and
guess.
Dabby's back to the feet. Good work.
Yeah, definitely. Hammer took a lot of
Dab
damage
gets up
right there
a lot
in
early,
that
quicker than I
sprawl
thought he would.
position. I'm surprised he elected to stay there, Bailey, but nonetheless, these guys are back on their feet, and let's see if they can get the proper head movement here to get an advantage here. All right,
Hammer's
Bailey,
just
right
throwing a lot of
now,
1-2s. Dab needs to slip off.
Leg's not hurt, not sure what it is that they're doing. Probably, what do you see here, Bailey, when they're switching?
What second you add again, Jimmy? It's just I'm telling I'm on
And
YouTube, so I'm telling at the same second. I'm 35.
140. Yeah.
Say when you get the 20 red review then.
Oh damn, that was cheeky, I can't even lie. See, Dab's instantly getting out of that clinch because Hammer's trying to toy with. If Hammer went for a punch before he done that, Dab wouldn't be able to escape. He's going for a toy whip, I can tell, because Dab's exiting the clinch instantly. Hammer is gassing too. It might not look like a big difference, but it really is, especially when it comes down to it later into the third round. Damage wise, shit like that,
Yeah, I mean, right now, I think I'm going to have to give this second round to Dabican, but you never know how it's going to go, because right now, Hammer is pouring on a lot of pressure there, but there he is.
It's very I haven't seen any strips. Maybe it'll be fucking cigar or whatever you call it.
Spinning back hit fist. Man, these guys went at it at the second round, but I'm going to have to give that second round to Dab.
Five significant strikes there. It's a close fight, both guys are kind of shutting each other down. They both fought each other. We talked about Hammer taking that first fight. Dabican very upset by
the
that.
stamina
Hit to knock him
differences.
out. But after 2 rounds, it's still fairly even. Oh, and he almost got taken down.
Dab's
again at the start
takedown
of the
defense
third.
is
So this is the kind
clean.
of game plan Hammer's bringing to the table, frustrates you, shuts you down, takes you out of your game, and he landed a beautiful turning side kick right there, slipped off the center line, came back with a hook
Dab
as
could,
well.
like-
Oh my
Shots
god.
from Dabby, and there we go, they both slipped and threw the straight.
Dab could do it,
Overhand after it boxed
Slick
and
pulled out the
wins
sketch
the
fight.
exchange,
Why
gets
am I not
rocked.
surprised?
Now Dabby is playing catch up for the rest of this round.
Yeah, wow, what a great sequence right there. Able to get defend that turning takedown, and now is Hammer able to get a turning takedown of his own. And this is the third round. If these guys are tied up going into the third round 1-1, you need to win this round here, I would say, to win the match right here. And Hammer on top. Let's see what he's going to do. Going to go to take this back position here, Bailey.
I can't imagine Hammer winning this fight. He's
now,
just
he
done
is
no
in a
damage.
control
Look at Hammer.
position. He can elect to go
I know, but he got
to
the rock and stuff.
full
That's what
top
I'm
mount,
concerned
or
about.
he can also wind up back and guard, which you don't want to do. So let's see what he's going to do from here, Bailey.
Yeah, Dabby again building a full bar of GA with those couple of strikes. Foot on the hip, straight to the get up, needs it. But Hammer relentlessly trying to hunt for the takedown again, making it not Dabby's fight tonight. Goes for the trip in the clinch, he gets it, up kick saves him. But Hammer knows he's winning this round and potentially the fight. Dabby has to find something right here, pushing forward, throwing these three-piece combinations. There's a nice pivot off the center line, the double jab too. Oh, he almost timed the slip right hook over the top as well. Dabby just pressure, head kick, breaks the block. He's having to retreat now as well. You know that takedown attempt is coming. But Dabby's just letting the hands go, Boxer.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh,
straight right nails him against the cage right there. Hammer
wait, I was so fucking confused there. I thought Hammer was on the left there. I was like, oh my god, what?
That's great for Dabby.
Man, look at there. So Dabby had some highlights.
Hammer just tried to like.
Round. Hammer also had it. I still had his fight going either way.
Posture, side control.
No,
hold LBRV and he gets side control.
The judges might see it his way, but you just never know. But man, the sequences that we've seen, the slips, the takedowns, the late, takedown denials. This has been a great fight right here, and I would not like to be the judges because, man, I can see this fight going either way, Bailey.
Yeah, Hammer there trying to go for a quick sweep. Dabby reads it, postures up, denies the transition window. And Hammer trying to do whatever he can, double hip fake. Postures from Dabikin, easiest way to just prevent your opponent from sweeping you. And this time, surely Hammer's going to read the posture up. Doesn't get it backside.
I was so confused. I thought Hammer knocked him down for a second.
Little chess match on the ground to finish the round. Hammer not able to get back to the feet. Ground and pound. What an interesting fight, Boxer.
Yeah, see, whenever you posture up, Bailey, and then you start landing those strikes and you start doing damage, that's what scores. Let's see what the judge is going to say.
Man, Dab definitely took the third round. First round, very close. We both went the other way. Dabikin in the blue gloves. There we go.
Gets the win. Nice.
I appreciate the bat win, Jimmy.
Rocks back and forth in that third round. I mean, when you're
the points you're getting up, Jimmy, the points you're getting back up.
Yeah, plus 15 cash.
15? How much fucking points do you have?
To win a fight, like the top position
I only got 8k.
is important because the fight is so close. That's always a good fight, in my opinion. Two judges gave 3 rounds to Dabby.
So I mean about the damage, lads. He didn't, even though he had way more rounds, he had less damage. Like, even though he had way more punches and control time, he just didn't do damage with what he landed.
From the judges. The first thing that's taken in consideration is the striking. So even though you have all this control time, they won't look at that unless it was a absolute tie in the striking, in the grappling, in who was, had the advantage. Then they'll look at like the control time. So it's a dangerous game you play when you stay down on the ground and
I thought
you don't land
won pretty clearly.
So you never know how the judge is gonna see it, and that's what happened in that last fight. But that was a very great chess match of a fight. Great job by both of those fighters. We talking ESFL champion. We talking about some of the best fighters in the world here. Great chess match.
Yeah. Like I say, like it's a very close fight, and sometimes those are some of the most fun to watch. Just every position matters in terms of getting the final score. All right, we are on to fight number 6 already this evening, guys. Welcome to ESFL 150. If you're joining us, main event tonight will be the undefeated champion Naz taking on the long-time GOAT 1099. That's coming up later tonight as the main event, maybe 2 hours away from that. Before that, we have a massive stack card for you. Kinetic NRG's coming back. Zayef is taking on Ed Parker. Z Hunter is making an appearance tonight. So many good fights on the lead up.
Wait, right make me enough fucking buzzy noise.
Contender
Barely.
this season. Boxer went 3-0 this season.
Fucking
really good. Wasn't able to, get a big opportunity before the season ended. Only fought 3 times, but he's here tonight, 3-0, taking on Deagle Fly at lightweight. Let's jump straight to it.
Wow, Deagle Fly versus Mix Up Bailey, and like you said, Mix Up 3-0, stepping in on short notice. Can Mix Up
SNB
the Xbox debut of Deagle Fly? We're getting ready to find out. Mix Up is looking to extend his undefeated record.
Man, if fucking Mix Ups actually finishes ESFL 4 hours, it's proper fucking robbery. Like, how was Mix Ups finished 4 hours? I'm disrespectful. He's not nothing special.
A 4-star fighter. and now looking to take this fighter undefeated record.
Yeah, I'm gonna put 71 points in that Deagle guy.
Fight on Xbox. Deagle flies. He has slick counters, good leg kicks, dangerous at all times here.
You know how we do it.
Valiant, these guys have had. I didn't see exactly who they picked. Was it Conor McGregor, Charles Oliveira?
Yeah,
a great matchup.
What a great matchup. So Deagle Fly locking in the Conor pick, the meta pick at lightweight, and mix-ups going for Oliveira, someone we've mainly seen maybe once or twice this season, Boxer. We've very rarely seen him. Did just get a massive update. Me and you, obviously, game changers. We saw that before it came out. I was very excited about that one. And let's see how he handles it. I mean, on paper, if you're picking Oliveira, you have so many ways to win this fight. But Deagle Fly is going to to pressure, keep moving forward.
Deagle could win this fight, to be honest. I don't think he will, but if he could just pressure
Is this
shit.
father like?
This is light.
That's going to help him manage the
Let you know by the child's goal shorts.
A little harder for him, but if he can command all those ranges.
And I do appreciate them showing every pixel too. You know, because this stream quality is just fucking sexy, isn't it?
But can he get the fight down to the ground, which is where he wants
Listen,
to go?
it is what it is.
Edge what it is.
In terms of connection, but look at here, against the cage here, I want to see if he can get this takedown, and he has it. And one thing that we
Is the Americana banned in the ESFL?
No. Right, because if you get one transition,
And Hammer told me it was, and I was like,
what
wow.
can end up happening? That 100 submission of Charles Oliveira can come into play, and that could be all she wrote.
And the back flip RNC isn't banned, isn't it? No.
This is where you want to be right now. If you're Deagle Fly, I'm sorry, if you're mix-ups, you want to be on top here, on top of Conor McGregor, not allowing
Yeah, well,
all
I'm
of that
sorry.
stand-up striking of McGregor. And let's see, he's raining down some bombs here, Balian. Let's see if he can stay on top.
Yeah, I love it from mix-ups so far. Been taken back to full guard, but doing diligent work, going for 3 punches when he postures up. Nothing too risky. Nice half guard transition right there. Read that Deagle Fly was just faking over and over again.
No, I'm in the mood for love. Brownies. I could eat about 37,000 brownies right now.
Transitional timing here to find a way back to the feet, hitting that hip fake over and over again, but he's not chaining into anything. Probably not found something he feels comfortable going to. We talked about control time. You don't get control time for sitting in full guard, but when you posture up, you do. And mix-ups just needs to be here for now. You know, the longer you fight Conor, the slower he gets. This is fine for mix-up. A good job to shut him down so far. We'll see if we get a leg lock attempt or anything. He's not even really looking to pass guard either, Boxer. Just landing short shots.
Yeah, I think I mean, he may be being a little bit
Mate, I didn't turn on ESFL 150 to see cunts just sitting each other's guards. Hammer just tried that the whole of last fight. You think I want to see it now?
Conor McGregor, all right, versus top control of a 95 from Charles Oliveira. So if you just transition smartly,
See, fucking Figure doesn't even count this control time towards anything, doesn't it, man?
with Conor McGregor, and this is huge.
I don't understand that.
Because you didn't take advantage at all when you was down there on the ground, and now if you can take advantage of while you're on your feet with Conor McGregor there, with all of that power and all of that speed, you know, what can he do?
That's why Mike's making noise there. Can you hear the fucking kids outside or something?
What can he do against his cage?
No, your mic's not making a
I
noise
just
anymore.
want to say I'm loving the striking.
No, it like I see him making because I have my overlay on and it says it makes like popping up every couple seconds. Like fuck, it's making noise. I'm sitting here saying
The striking there off the back foot. But look at Deagle just walking.
Deagle's lighting this fellow up.
Loading damage right there. I feel like he lost that round almost in the closing seconds there, Boxer.
Well, yeah, maybe. Look at there. Yeah, he probably did. I mean, I'm looking at the stats there. Charles Oliveira landing.
Gonna be very disappointed if I lose 71 coins in this Deagle Fly guy.
So you may have to get that round there to mix up. Never know.
Well, you got to look at the damage as well. I mean, we'll see what the difference is coming into the start of this round. Fairly even still, but yeah, definitely mix-ups landed. A bunch more strikes. Was Chris?
I think that was
He's giving a lot of space,
the
which is
Eagles,
fine. He's
not
trying
the
to
Eagles
fight on
round.
the
It was mixed
outside.
up.
Sometimes when he lands these combinations, he's still retreating out. That gives Deagle Fly more space.
If this was that featherweight, I'd give Deagle a good chance.
See if that becomes a problem for him later. But for now, able to hit a bunch of different weapons.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, a rear uppercut lands. Great work.
Wish you could see what happened after the fucking rock there, but
He went for a jab, laid body hook, and got block counter upward.
no, I mean like I wish you could see what happened after, but
No.
didn't know this so much just pick up right after.
So maybe you might mix up your game plan right here. You're doing really
for a
good
Superman
on the
elbow
feet
there.
here against
Cheeky.
Eagle Fly, but look, he's sticking to that game plan, turning takedown.
And what's the input for that?
In that stamina department, and this is the thing. If it
Fucking
ain't broke, don't
Superman
fix it.
album.
I think he's doing really good with the stand up. You know, may want
What?
to just stay and see how you.
What the fuck's the input for Superman album?
Both of these fighters here, because with Conor McGregor,
I think it's
that
like
96
LD,
speed, that 95
RB,
power,
and
you
Y.
gotta be careful because he can end the night at any time, Balian. But right now,
Or
Deagle Fly
RB,
still on that
LD,
pressure,
and Y.
but you gotta be careful because Mix-Up has already
I don't know, I'd have to
rocked
be in
Good
game
shit on
with
it.
me.
landed
It's
some
tough
huge
sometimes.
leg kicks there, doing
Yeah.
a great job on the feet, Balian, with Charles Oliveira.
I thought you'd hold
And
LT though.
obviously Oliveira's got great recovery stats as well. He's finding success in the open side rear upper.
Gonna have to go on the fucking practice mode and figure that one out myself.
Right up the middle, touched Deagle Fly a bunch with it, right
I've done it with
up
Holly
there
Holm.
as
You can
well.
do it with Holly
That's what I
Holm
mean
and
right
a
there.
couple
He checked the kick
casts, I
and then
think.
walked
Forget which
forward.
one.
You know, proper Muay Thai style. You hold your ground, you return fire pressure. He's not
Just one of those
sliding
strikes you never
in,
seen.
sliding back a little more. Nice straight right lands, inside leg kick, throws off the timing a little. Deagle Fly still working with the two right there. Double leg attempt, gets the drive, but nice late denial. Stays on the feet. 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's like my mixed movement
This
there.
second round, still plenty of time for
Like,
Deagle
what?
to hit a slip, a counter. When you pick Conor McGregor, it's dangerous at all times with every hand boxer. So far, great work from Mix-Ups in this second round. He's taking a few shots there, though.
Yeah, wow.
Deagle's not doing a bad job hitting the body. Mix-Ups is getting fucked up on the back foot. He needs to alleviate some pressure. Yeah, spin kick will do it. Into a clinch. Take down defense, but it's, you gotta like and all, so.
Do something, grab the clinch, go for the takedown, and now he's back safe here. But look, still pouring on that pressure. Like we said, Conor, you never know when it can happen, but he made some huge right uppercuts there, going in for the takedown again, and you have to be careful of going for takedown after takedown because Bailey, each time you pay in that stamina department.
Yeah, and the body work as well from Deagle Fly has been really.
What's
he's been nailing
S&B's
the left hand
Mix-Up's
with
rank?
left hooks as Mix-Ups has been circling out to that right hand
What?
side. Now he's switched out.
What's his rank?
Maybe cut a different angle. But because he's giving this
Mix-Ups?
space,
I don't know, I think he's like
Deagle Fly
7th.
Nice level change.
avenue for
Alright.
those body shots, yeah, and he's wearing him down. a
Wait,
little
so
now.
you're saying finish the season 4 now? Is this the last fight of the season?
There doing some real boxing,
Like,
level changing,
yeah.
That's what I
shots, overhand,
Alright.
hook. But man, you just
Nice.
never know. Significant strikes there again, going to mix up. So what do you
So is
have
that
to
the
do to
fucking
mix up your
no
game?
mer match
It's
thing
your
then?
Deagle Fly to kinda
I
come
never
back
heard about that.
and get this fight where you want it.
Don't
does
know,
he
they're
need to- does he
promising a
need to
load of
knock
mad
down here
changes for the
Bailey in
next
third
season and all
round to get
sorts,
this
making
fight?
more
I think he does.
he's
and I
trying to
think he
say
should be
like
looking to set something up,
making
maybe
camps
early,
like more
get a
esports
few
and trying to
leg
make
kicks going,
ESFL
find
more
the timing,
esport
look
like
to time the
stuff.
jab, maybe.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Left hook into the rear hook to the
Oh
body
come
there
on
as well.
man!
More
Oh you
pressure
bottled
from
that
Deagle
fucking
Fly.
knockdown mate, that
Mix-Up
actually
wobbling
worth the watch.
all over the
I don't even
place.
think he knocked him down
No
there.
takedowns in that last round.
Yeah, I know,
He
'cause he
was
bottled
one
it that
down,
badly.
and then he took one punch boxer. We
Oh,
saw
right.
that.
I thought you meant like he bottled.
He was like
Like,
one
I'm
punch
good.
away and then he started fucking like doing moving sideways hooks, he didn't let his stamina go back up and shit.
Barely above average. So Deagle Fly, you already got a knock. You got 4 minutes to work. Can you?
He's really looking for that cheesecake. Oh, here we go.
You wanted another rock.
Come on, I respect the taunt, he's going out.
Bailey to taunt his opponent right there in the middle of the match. Is he that confident that he has it in the bag, Bailey?
I hate to be fair, he's fucked. If Mix-Ups wants to take him down a little bit more.
Mix-Up though, still on the back foot. We've seen no front kicks from him right now. He's taking this pressure and he's not able to deal with it very well in this third and final round as he's slowing down. Level change is going to get stuffed again.
This is going to be easier right now. If you stuffed a couple of takedowns late in the round, they get easier as you go, but you only got 3 minutes to work. You got to start putting it on now. Deagle Fly very confident, but he could be down. So let's see. You don't want to leave nothing on the table here. And let's see, Deagle Fly last minute, 40 seconds. Can he throw everything in the kitchen sink that he needs to Charles Oliveira? And let's see.
Oh man.
Huge left hand, Bailey.
Fucking hell. Mix-Ups is falling a little bit.
Man, he just sniped him out as well to the body there. Big damage from Deagle Fly. Knows he can just walk down Mix-Ups, who really doesn't have any way of keeping him off him apart from that side kick. The more he throws that though, the more it's going to get red. He's getting countered by these hooks.
Has Conor got the same speed as Poirier in the boxing, or is he faster? Because I remember, like, I forget, I've never actually looked at his stats on that.
if he's not able to find a way to get the pressure going back the other direction. He's failed the last 6 takedowns now, and Beagle Fly's got a minute and a half, Boxer. You know he's hunting for that finish.
Yeah, he needs that finish, because right now, if you're mix-up, I think you just want to survive this last minute and 12 seconds, because you might have 2 rounds in the bag and may be able to get this fight if you don't lose it 10-8 this round here. And he's doing a very good job. These teeps will keep his opponent at bay, pushing him off.
Is that it? Oh,
fucking 6th and 11 in fairness. Camera angle kind of fucks that. Sometimes the double leg going. Man, he needs to throw though. Mix-ups is just kind of like waiting for like Eagle Floyd to punch himself out. Yeah, he's not like throwing first. He's always going second. But Eagle Floyd is like tapping up that block.
Was going to do some damage. Tried the Superman punch. Deagle Fly on the inside, spinning elbow, anything like that right now.
He's fucking crazy.
Will survive to the final round. Wow. Excuse me.
That's an endurance effect, you know.
Enough to win those first 2 rounds, though.
Did he do enough? Let's see.
I forget the second round. That was the one I least paid attention to. I know that like Mix-ups won the first half of the second round, and then he also lost the second half of the second round. Or no, he won the first half of the round, lost the second half of the round. All I remember is Mix-ups getting rocked in the second half of the round. I think Mix-ups lost. I don't remember it though.
Scorecards. 29-28, 2 rounds to 1.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
There you go.
That is unfortunate.
And he definitely did mix up well, especially in the striking department, Boxer. As he slowed down and took the damage.
Defeated, undisputed.
All Deagle rounds, 3rd round right there.
Even though lost me 71 coins, yeah.
That's one of those. When you say, hey, if it was 5 rounds, you lucky it wasn't 5 rounds. Because it might have went another way, but see, you got in a 3-round fight, you got to get it done, you know, within those first 2 rounds to buy that 3rd, and yeah, you get the win. Very impressive.
Honestly, you think the kid was here getting murdered or something? Fucking screaming.
That fight could have went
either way.
Yeah, and Mix-ups there 4-0 this season now, Boxer. Nobody can beat him. There you go. Tate was 3, gets to 4, takes a nice win there. And yeah, man, that's a guy who managed to make his way through season 3. Look forward to seeing him next season and see what he's going to bring to the table. Undefeated so far in the ESFL at the highest level competition. All right, let's keep this show moving, guys, because we still got plenty of people waiting to get in there tonight, Boxer, in the ESFL 150 arena. There's a lot of people, a lot of peeps coming through. We got Leaks taking on Caliber next. We're going back to middleweight. Let's jump straight into this one.
All right. So Caliber versus Leaks. Is that saying that right?
But I think Leaks was undefeated.
Defeated Bucko last week at ESFL 149 to earn his spot on this card. And
for some reason I thought Leaks was undefeated.
This is a good fight actually. It's PH at middleweight. I was hoping it was at like lightweight or something.
ESFL Live, Leaks, clean boxing, good kickboxer. Iron Will, so
I have Leaks batter on him.
Fight all the way to the very end. Now KM Caliber won the belt a few weeks ago.
Same thing, do I bat on the underdog here?
Disqualified, all right?
What?
Lost in the first round of
Sitting there thinking, do you bat on the underdog or? I'm trying to win my coins back. See, I'm going to bat 500 on Leaks or?
Yeah, bet whoever the underdog is.
And he has great timing.
Oh fuck, someone's just bat big on him. It's not even that much of a difference now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, put Leaks. Mate, look at that ping.
Picking up this Robbie Lawler. Pick up Bailey. What are we seeing here?
Yeah, fucking one of Leaks. 500 on Leaks. Oh yeah, someone just fucked it.
Well, I mean, I've been.
Yeah, Leaks is the underdog now, so I'm just gonna bet 500 on. Someone just paid 30k on Caliber.
We know that boxing is part of the meta. Obviously, Robbie has great boxing.
Well done.
Maybe you have a power advantage. You're already an advantage anyway, just because when trades happen, you're in a better position. But Robbie's got other key stats. Great cardio, but also big chin and recovery.
Oh my god, this stream.
Best stat on Robbie Lawler, because any fight that you can make a war, the more time you get to analyze your opponent, the more advantages you have. And Robbie Lawler is a grinder in this game. You can just keep fighting till the bitter end. You can just throw straight punches at the end. You don't need to load up on anything.
Oh fuck.
And that's a crit rock. Oh, I thought it was.
Because he gets checked there by Leaks, who's under a lot of pressure.
Do you feel like you have to play? See, I haven't mastered the old Lawler, but I feel like you have to play him kind of like Dustin Poirier or something in terms of the boxing.
Yeah, you need to mainly box him.
Nice check hook there from Leaks though to get things started. Good job off the back foot, and that's a high level move with Whitaker.
Yeah, like you said, Bailey.
You think you're gonna get into like Leach's head,
but
but
careful, especially with the ex-champion Robert Whitaker, because one punch power that he has with that punch speed of 95, as we saw right there, active knockdown going here. Let's see what he can do with Robbie Lawler against the cage, but just the normal meta pickup there of Robbie Lawler. Let's see what he's able to do. Landed a nice uppercut there to the head there of Leaks. And let's see, man, this is a very, very dangerous fight here. If you're a
I want to sound stupid, but for some reason, I want like a very shit welterweight version of fucking Robert Whitaker in this game.
yeah, same.
Like, or like a really, really like thin version of Anthony Johnson or something, just really shit stats, but just the ability to play them.
One bomb, some cunt.
Because if they have Jack Cannonier and heavyweight, and they'd have it, you know.
I don't know why they don't have him in. Sorry, I don't know why they don't have him in heavyweight.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I feel like it'd be goofy as fuck seeing like you ever get skinny Jared Cannonier and have it, because he was really fat and heavyweight. Oh my god.
We just talked about that boxer. This is not looking good for Leaks.
Yeah, not looking good for Leaks at all. That 96 head movement there by Robbie Lawler is a killer.
Damn. I'm liking these Robbie picks. It's a pity I actually cannot like see the game.
No, but 37 pictures on the screen, you know.
I know. Literally count them.
Very strong here in the first round.
Yeah, and Caliber had 2 title fights this season, lost both of them, unfortunately. One was by DQ, but he's been fighting the best guys, and it's showing tonight. Nice job by Leaks.
He lost a tail fight by DQ, what?
In there as well, trying to get damage where he can get damage. He's definitely lost this first round, but he hasn't taken too much. We'll recover a fair bit on Rob. Nice job there, Leaks.
Damn it, Leaks is ass beating. I had a lot of fucking.
Robbie's best shot on this game as well. Lead uppercut lands again.
This could be all she worked. This could be all she wrote there, Bailey. But wow, man, especially in the second round, only 15 seconds there.
I'm just like anyone who's been associated with Hammer in the past is losing.
Robert Whitaker actually 98 in recovery, and I've never seen this here.
Yeah, luckily I didn't put any bets on Leaks.
I
actually put fucking 5K on him in the thing, but I was talking about statues, yo.
Already in the second round, Bailey. What can we expect to see?
Yeah, well, Leaks has to find a better way to fight off the back foot. We saw him throwing a body kick there against the cage, and he just got absolutely steamrolled for it. Oh, left hand right there, trading. He loaded up on the rear uppercut. Leaks just Caliber.
Did you see our press conference there yesterday? Yeah.
Again, Leaks on the back foot against the cage. There.
Yeah, I was there yesterday for it. Was in the contest.
The high block from Caliber. The good shot selection. He's just walking.
Fair play.
What was it like?
I mean, Caliber's looking unstoppable tonight, Loxo.
It was kind of like fun, but it wasn't very good. It was a good, like, it was a bit of fun because it was the first one and all, but they could definitely be better if people weren't so, like, I don't know, boring or people trying forcing it too hard, like.
Yeah. See, I wish they'd done it over like a Discord call or something so you can actually physically see them. Instead of just the fucking... No, man.
It's good to see this back and forth action. Just as when you think Leaks is out of there, he's still in there with a rock, and he's pouring on the pressure right now.
I'm so fucking jealous that they can't have the ability to play Lawler. Like, I want to be able to play Lawler so badly, but I can't. Because I'm far too much of a fucking job.
Oh, the straight shots of Robbie are so dangerous, and they're so fast. That too does so much damage.
Lawler's got a good rear high, doesn't he? Rear high kick.
Oh! Oh! Oh, that straight could have double dropped him.
And he's dropped it, Boxer. Caliber now on the back foot. What about the head kick right there? We're halfway through this fight. It has been chaos so far. Both men very
Leaks is good and a good Leaks is good in a brawl. And so is just fucking Whitaker, to be honest. He's got that 96 recovery, he's got that great cardio, he's got that
96, it's actually 98. That's a fucking mental recovery in this game for some reason. Yeah, it's 90 fucking 8.
Well, he's got that fucking dumb as shit recovery. He's got fucking sick cardio. Oh! I think he's gonna get the comeback. Oh, that's Nia Belly. Mad fight.
Oh my goodness, baby. ESFL.
I'm buzzing. I got my coins back. I got my coins back.
He was
under a lot of pressure early. Right
I want
there.
1,000 coins.
Great
Fucking
work from
buzzing,
Gallagher.
Jimmy.
I
Absolutely
said
buzzing.
He looked unstoppable at one point there, Box, because he was so clean and clinical.
I think both of you are being on caliber there, though.
Accuracy, knew he had to come forward, just thought, screw it, pressured him back, and found the shots to get the finish.
Man, that was an epic comeback, Balian, because you want to talk about fighting through adversity. I mean, Leaks was down,
Any word of Sean there, Jimmy? Whether he's awake or fucking back from drinking or...
Robert Whitaker, 98 recovery, and he was able to use all of that to come back and
I'd
get
say.
the win. Epic fight.
Any word on Sean? If he's back or what?
No, I don't think Sean's going to be here.
Man, what a comeback. And Leaks is going
Fuck.
to Vegas next weekend, Boxer. So that's going to fill him with some confidence.
Right now.
Yeah,
going to Vegas, getting on a plane with a win.
Yes,
yeah,
indeed.
let's go.
All right. We're
Heard Nas is going to Vegas, but he's not fighting for some reason.
We're going to be moving straight back into things at welterweight. We have
I can imagine flying in to watch UFC 4 as much as I love the game.
Who was going to Vegas, but not.
Okay, all right, Smudger.
Nas,
No,
he said that on the Discord.
And finally,
He said he was in the fucking thing, unless I was thinking of somebody else. Or someone else has said it.
Nah, somebody was
Like he's not going to compete.
It wasn't him that said it. So I was only talking to him about Vegas the other day. He was saying he's not going to
This
go.
is going to be interesting. You got what you wanted. Now Daniel lost his last fight to Nas for the title, but doesn't plan on giving up his dreams to be the golden belt.
Daniel the Freeman.
Way up, and Smudger is just another stepping stone. Okay,
Makes me sad in the times I've been clinch bombed by him in the
solid everywhere dictates the pace, and for Daniel, effective jab, kill or be killed mentality.
That me bad.
BJJ.
That me bad.
So this is gonna be a good fight, baby.
So I've seen Daniel the Freeman fight a bunch as a CAF player myself in some regards.
At least there's good points in all these fights, so there's like good money to be made.
Pressure boxer. And the only time I've seen him play pressure boxer before boxer, it didn't go too well for him. You know, he was against, I think, a McGregor player though, so he tried to outbox a boxing pick. And really, the advantage of having a CAF, you can counterpick your opponent. You can create them, give them problems. But he's gone with a class.
I never understood how people play CAF in this game.
Good with the body shots and good cardio, but Kamaru Usman's very good on the inside.
Yeah.
And also, Kamaru can kind of keep it at range with the long straight punches, but we'll see how Daniel does. Daniel is going to have to walk forward. It's going to make him more susceptible to the takedown as well.
Oh.
Daniel's got confidence in this pick. Let's see how it goes. Loading up on the big left hook. Right.
What archetype did he pick there, do you see?
And Smudger already aware of that, trying to march in range as well.
What? Archetype? I don't know. He usually probably versatile if I would guess.
And go to the suplex. Oh no. Good job by Daniel.
Have you ever played calves in this game?
Kamaru Usman.
Like fought out calves?
Kamaru Usman, he has that level
What?
5 move for that jab.
Have you ever fought with a calf in this game?
Super powerful.
I've fought in a calf, but I don't do it by choice because calves fucking suck.
Yeah.
Has what he wants here.
Because you ever get back when he used to fucking play with calves specifically, like, and the wee shady leagues I used to play,
yeah.
fucking, like, it's a completely different game. Like, calf versus calf, like, literally doesn't even feel like UFC 4.
He's level changing, he's going down low.
Calves are wanking, their movement is shite. Hate all calves. They're like, it's because like they have like somebody else's movement mixed with different punch animations and all. It looks it feels stupid. Oh, split counter off.
Put 71 coins on Daniel the Freeman.
Yeah, Daniel's doing a great job. Smudger's not
I
fighting.
put like 14k.
And Daniel's taking this on the inside. He's landing these beautiful counters.
You on Daniel?
He's getting Smudger to miss, or Smudger's overextending because he's so close. Smudger's got to find the range for that beautiful jab that you're talking about, because he's really stifling Usman right now and not giving himself the opportunity to.
You see how far into the car we are now.
He threw a little too far out of range, roll underneath with the rear uppercut to the body. He's taken chunks away from the body health and the stamina of Smudger. Smudger was undefeated boxer. He went and joined the T-Spillers. That's the champ Naz. That's his team. He's over there now training with those guys. So I'm sure he's had a lot of good sparring partners for this fight. Daniel has fought for a belt this season, and he's looking good right now, letting the hands go on the outside. Smudger trying to pressure again. Still just a little too close for that Usman range.
Yeah, definitely. One thing with Usman, he only has a 90.
I wonder if JJ's gonna wake up in time for the main event.
You know, a lot of his stats there are on the ground, so I want to see if Smudger even goes for a takedown.
I'm rooting for Dan in this one.
Here, he walks to the cage, but he still doesn't get a taste.
Open well for him.
Now.
Dan's looking good though. He's playing good. He's playing clean. He's got nice counters.
It's not the way TS just fucking came out of nowhere. Like, because there's like 4 of them, now there's like 36 TS numbers.
That's not on. I'm a boxer. I don't let you have this. I don't let you disrespect Daniel's calf, mate. We'll be having awards.
And he just seems to be getting Smudger to walk into all of these shots, or he's the one pressuring him going backwards. Smudger just really not found his rhythm.
Yeah, Jay, but at the same time, it's not like fucking Robbie Lawler's bad either. He's got his own positives. Them quick hands, that power on the inside.
What power he got? I know he's got 94 punch speed. I don't know what his power is.
I think he has the same.
Myself to power.
I think he has like 94 power too.
I'm gonna force myself to use him right. Fair half time.
He's good, you just need to like get a box on.
No. It's just I'm so like job heavy in terms of boxing. He doesn't have like an amazing job. And you're fighting fucking Robert Baker's having a job competition with Flawless.
Nice takedown. What? Takedown defense. Why do I keep getting more behind?
It was second, you know?
And I really would love to see him try and get that takedown.
1 second.
Right boxer running him to the cage now. Got a good clinch striking stack on Usman. Not enough. Now
I'm currently on like 4:15.
Oh yeah, we're on the exact same second.
Uppercuts coming through. More cage pressure. Dan having a bit more of a harder go of it. Will he get the takedown? He does.
Oh wow.
Can he keep him here, boxer?
Yeah, can he take him down? I saw he tried to take down Kamaru Usman, but you don't want to do that because he has a 100 in takedown defense here. Now Kamaru on top, and this is where he can thrive here with Kamaru Usman. You're early in the round, you can land a lot of ground and pound, but Bailey, like we've seen over and over, you want.
I don't even feel, I know it's probably sounds stupid, but I don't even feel like you ever get that takedown so it actually does anything.
Some damage here if you want to score in the eyes of the judges.
Like the takedown defense stuff.
Nah, it does.
Let's see what he can do with it.
Yeah, I like that. Smudge is really taking his time here, boxer. Really taking his time. Dan's very crafty on the ground, will take advantage of any little opportunity you can give him. And Smudge is not giving him anything.
I feel like
position, landed a couple of shots to the block.
People's takedown denial is a lot quicker when I face a GSP or something.
Oh yeah.
To the third round, you don't need to get that far ahead. Oh, there's the sweep though. We talked about it. That was so sneaky.
Daniel is playing really nicely right now for a play.
You can't hate on that.
Yeah,
I never understood how people play Usman in this game. Like I know he's good and he has good stats, but like I physically can't play it.
Where he's dangerous at. All right, and then you get
like I saw the 5 stars for some reason I can't play it.
You could be losing on the feet. Okay, that was very huge. Now you get back to the feet where Daniel has been doing good. With his calf player, man. I mean, Smudger really has to step up right here and turn this fight around.
Daniel's doing well. He needs to keep it up though.
I think you could be losing in all aspects, stand up and on the ground.
Daniel needs to watch the head hook. Get that jab hook out there, Daniel. The jab rear hook, man.
Yeah, Dan is doing a great job. Just
beautiful counters, beautiful, Daniel. That was an uppercut though, it would have done a lot more damage. Lead hook, rear uppercut, jab hook.
Dan's just able to stay on him. With the pressure boxer, it's just
mix up the jab uppercut, the jab body uppercut and the jab rear hook. Yeah, Aaron, Cheeky was telling me that he's like an EU version of Trixie and I can fucking see it.
But Dan has just done such a good job of controlling that range. Right hand just misses again on the inside. Lead hook into the single collar. Couple of shots and an elbow on the break as well for Dan.
Daniel's fucking him up. Oh, beautiful rear, moving backwards. Lead hook catches him on the counter.
Were you in the party when JJ fucking texted after I flashed killed saying that sort of shit?
I wasn't. I'm pretty sure I like left and I was watching a movie and this, so I went in there though and I was. Oh no, I was recording a video I think or something like that. I remember going and telling him that he didn't though. I remember I was like, I'm not sure now, but I know he didn't say that.
Right now, down on the cardio. Doesn't have the greatest recovery, only a 93. But look at here, his Daniel.
See, the annoying thing about it was because I wasn't in the fucking competitors for it then.
Let's see if Smudger can turn the table here in the third round.
I just feel like Smudger is constantly on the back foot, constantly not in his optimal. Like right there, those hooks are all just being stuffed, boxer, because it's not at his range. The whole fight is taking place at Daniel's range.
Yeah.
Those are a little better, a little on the outside, but
I feel like you would hold people back, Jack, mate.
Usman is going backwards. Oh, nice slip straight.
Oh fuck, nice wee recovery here.
Yeah, I was gonna fucking say. I guess it was just because it was a mini rock. Man, Daniel's fucking his shit up right now. I'd love to see Daniel bring it down to the ground and secure this win, though. No point of risking it on the feet, you know? If he's 2 rounds up, he might as well get it down to the ground, continue the good work he's been putting in, and just see.
Fuck, he's been wrong.
Yeah, the calf's health isn't great. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, nah, jabber, hook, he's in southpaw and everything, so it'll probably land clean. I won't hit the shoulder.
Smudger had done a good job, but Dan gives it straight back to him. There's a nice teep. Oh, the rear uppercut leads up.
Nah, Dan, get out of there. You don't need to be pocket fighting.
Wow, these guys are moving their heads, looking to sway out of some of those round strikes.
Oh, beautiful, Dan. Ah, cheeky tons.
That gets a knockdown here on Smudger.
Man, the spinning back fist is coming as well. Daniel has looked very good tonight, boxer. Really commanding.
Nah, Dan's gonna get KO'd in one of his fights, and I'm gonna put money on how one of his taunts are gonna get stuck.
In that open stance.
Oh, I fucking. That's why I don't taunt. Like, it's not like I'm a trick guy to taunt, but like, see the fucking mini heart attack you have.
Dan got
fucking taunt sticks.
You gotta be careful of what you ask for because you can get.
Oh no!
Ah, Daniel, man, fuck's sake, I lost 14k on that. He dominated the whole fight to get flash KO'd.
Wow, Smudger.
Oh, that's unfortunate for him, lad.
And now he's returning the what messages? You can't ask for nothing better. A nice pull counter, right hook, right on the chin of Daniel. When he
That's the first time I've seen someone pull a fucking spinning back fist. Because usually the fucking spinning back fist still connects, but I think he's.
We were talking about it. We were saying he's been trying to outbox him. He's just not been able to. He has to go for the big shot. Has to lean on the
Fair enough, then, Jack. I respect the
stuff.
stuff.
The big damaging shot.
That's
exactly what he did. Pull countered a spinning back fist, one right hook, put him out cold. That was just a great fight to watch, guys. What a fight!
Wow, what a fight. That was fun, especially with the history. I understand it's going to probably be some back and forth, but man, this is why Bailey and like all of the antics in the ring and the taunting and stuff, it is fun until, you know, it doesn't work. Like,
Let's see who is up next. I don't know why I said it like that, but
really enjoyed that.
Let's see who's up next.
Alright, congratulations.
fucking lost me accent there for a second. Hold on, where is it? Where are we?
We're on like fight 9.
AI McGrath versus Samurai Robin, I think.
I need McGrath to win this one.
Actually, ran in ranked the other day.
I
Had a fucking DC Mermox with McGrath.
Or maybe it was the other way around, I'm not sure, but here we are.
Alright, so
Oh, it is.
here, formerly known as Notorious, McGrath is on.
I think I actually have Samurai Robin in this. What are you hinting?
He's got that like Dan Hooker body type.
His former teammate, so he's a good counter fighter, well-rounded.
Calf Mermoch?
Now Samara
What?
Robin, after taking
Yeah.
some time off,
Fucking McGrath's calf looks like my fucking calves in UFC 2 that I played career mode with. Same trim, same hair colour, same like head shape and type. I just didn't have the beard.
He looks like your wee man out of the set, man. Ethan. In terms of haircut and beard. I actually want to put 500 on Samurai Robin.
Samari 4-3, also a pretty good record here, and in the lightweight division, got 2 calf fighters here, Bailey.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Alright, whatever you
Around
doing,
the
just
fucking.
ready up there, lads.
There we'll have to see. So
I ran the 2 FSK members back to back, so we did it here.
Samurai Robin.
The first 2 games only.
The T-Spillers camp. T-Spillers, obviously the team headed by Naz, the current undefeated champion. They do both lock in sniper kickboxers here.
No, they didn't, Billion. Didn't clearly see that he picked boxer. Powerhouse.
They both did, yeah, actually. It looks like I've just watched it back. They both locked in boxing powerhouse here. So toe to toe, swanging and banging looks like.
Okay, yeah, with the
Boxer Powerhouse has some fucking mad chin on it, like.
get a stand-up battle here, and look at here, there's respect coming out. Will they touch him up in the center? They do. Round one, powerhouse. You can't make a mistake here. And look here, we're going already, swinging and banging in the first round, Balian. Who's going to get up?
Samurai just loading up on the big punches. Look at this, just splitting the timing of McGrath already. McGrath looking to keep things technical, tight, clean, but Samurai's just throwing.
Is McGrath like the big one in KIA? Like the good one?
Yeah.
Going for the teeps already. Both men
Pretty sure his name is like Sean.
Right there. Samurai definitely letting the hands
I feel like
Sean.
every Irish person's name is Sean. That's
I know everyone. Like,
Great combo there by McGrath.
Yeah,
Holloway,
he's
your man
been
Corker
throwing a
and
little stronger
PS.
strikes there, and that's where you see the health up a little bit more on McGrath, able to land a
Your name, Sean?
straight right there.
man.
throwing
It
a
might
lot
be
of those,
secretly.
you know, head
Seems like every
Yeah.
Irish person's name is at least Sean, like in some form or another.
weighing on the
Has to be
stamina
Sean,
there.
like.
So you want to be careful of that because it's only round one. And you've blown through a lot of your stamina.
Yeah, McGrath is picked a
Speaking of Sean, you know what annoys me? You ever get when you see Sean spelled S-H-A-W-N?
He's using the entire Conor McGregor
It makes me annoyed.
There's
Like, I remember you ever get as a kid.
SHAUN as well.
not really throwing anything other than
Yeah.
the hands, like you said.
I remember you ever get as a kid because one of my like childhood films was Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
And I remember being so pissed off and I figured out it wasn't spelled S-E-A.
Big left hand on the inside from McGrath. He's doing a
No, I
great
actually
job.
originally
The outside
thought
from
that
using
everyone
the
spelled the name SHAUN. Then I seen it. I remember I seen his name was like Sean, and it was on the back of his jersey. And I was like, that's not how you spell it, mate. You can fuck right off. And apparently, you know, now it just is more known to me that it's S-E-A-N. Even in America, there's a fucking few people that are just called Sean with S-E-A-N.
Throwing, you know, 3 strike combinations from the back foot, leading, you know, with a hook. Yeah,
I used to have someone in my class called Shay, and it was spelled S-E.
You know, if you don't come out and get a knockout there, and look at here.
And then another person in my
doing a
class
good
spelled
job of
S-H-A-Y.
slipping some strikes and returning some power of his own.
What the fuck?
You're gonna be in trouble if you're
That comes
Samara.
from mother or
if
like
you don't
crack
manage
addicts
to
or
stand
something.
a little bit better, but that was a nice slip.
S.E. Fada.
One of the most powerful
I see.
combinations.
Yeah, mate, they should be
slips in the game.
P-U-T-D-O-W-N, mate.
So, McGrath, you
Fuck
don't
off.
want to take that, but you're doing a good job at
Put
stamina
down.
management, and I would think
So you don't have to
over
figure out.
time, in this fight, the tides are going to turn in your favor.
Yeah, and the stance switch has been forced now.
I have such a fucking Granda name. But I think that's just because my Granda's called name, so just when I hear the name, like the name Liam, I think of a Granda.
A bunch of health damage. Yeah, he's been doing more. Obviously, we talked about he's down on the cardio, but he's definitely doing more damage than McGrath right now. On the back foot, though.
Like, I can't imagine, like, you ever get like a 5-year-old called Metal.
Not that I know of,
But
but
that
maybe.
calf kick is really working for Samurai. Does he have the cardio to keep it up the whole fight?
I don't even been paying attention to his fucking food.
Sean just needs to. I'm just gonna. Is his name Sean even? I don't know. I'm calling him Sean, mate. I don't care.
Legs, they work the head. I mean, this is just
We'll figure it
opening
out.
so many options for your opponent because now you have to do the stand switch, and now you lose some of your stats because of that stand switch, and then now you have to worry about knockdowns from your legs. You have to, and that opens up you protecting your legs and then getting your head hit. So, very, very smart play there by Samar. Even though he's blowing out
I'm gonna share it.
a lot of his stamina,
Oh
he
my
could've
God.
been round one.
Satisfying as fuck.
I know Sean chose like boxer and all, but if he wrestled this fight, man, he'd be in the money.
Why can Samurai Robin wrestle or something?
It just drains Samurai's stamina by being forced to grapple, getting denials and all sorts, getting denied, and it then just leaves him bollocks in round 3. Especially if he got on top and done some damage and actually made the damage. Or oh,
Yeah, definitely. He's finding the timing. You got to be able to switch that up. 1-2. He's able to download that.
Honestly?
And,
Robin, man, they're both kind of playing well and shit at the same time. Like their offense is both good, but their defense is absolutely shite.
I
Robin's
just wanna
just
know why the fuck they both on calf.
they agreed to.
And then end up returning a lot more punches later.
Like, I couldn't imagine going out of my way to be like, you know what? I'm gonna do. I'll calf it.
Is pouring it on Bailey.
Oh, that was
That gave me
unlucky.
anxiety.
Also hurt, and that's one thing that the judge is going to see
That
how
could've
much
pulled.
damage that you've done And I don't know, Balian, if McGrath is doing enough damage, even though he has the stamina lead, you know, to sway the judges here.
Yeah, and because he's an orthodox, he's going to do even less damage. Samurai's doing a really good job. Like, he's planting his feet and landing that elbow when he needs to. He's getting these last-minute slips off and landing a few shots. McGrath obviously still pouring on the offense, and Samurai is fading a little now as well. We'll see if he can still hang out.
Man, Sean is like a second away, or like so close to so many of these counters. Robin's doing a good job at backing like out of the pocket after he throws, so like he can't get countered. But at the same time, he's like, you know, when he's throwing a hook, Sean will duck and be so close to avoiding it. Just not. Oh.
When he's moving forward or when he's throwing off rhythm, you know, it really, McGrath is trying to...
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd like to see McGrath work the body with something other than teeth and late body hooks.
Like you said, and look, I'm just
yeah,
looking at
jab straight would be good. Jab body straight, sorry.
His head is blinking, his leg is blinking, and this has been like the entire round here. So Samari doing a very
I actually really want to watch fucking Shaun of the Dead right now for the brother up.
Like you said, Balian.
Oh fuck.
Throw what in a huge rock there. Let's see if he can pour it on.
That stamina's gone, man.
Oh Jesus, yeah. I
head health is very low.
see Sean getting a pull back counter though and fucking up Robin.
Have done enough
That's what I was thinking.
to win the round if you get out of round 2. And look at there, his leg is hurt, everything is hurt, Balian. Just pick your poison. What are you gonna defend? Your legs, your head? I really don't know what he's gonna do.
Now right hand gets through again.
Oh fuck.
Wow. I mean,
Right now, how much recovery is fucking McGrath?
Yeah, what's up, Quint?
home for the shots, did the damage.
Shit, my bad, I missed that comment.
I don't know why that's on the
But it's good
highlight
though.
reel. But Samurai off the back foot, taking that round away from McGrath. Forward pressure, working out. Man, I mean, does Samurai have enough in this third round though, Boxer?
Man,
How do you see Holloway versus Dirty Dave going?
I see Holloway stepping in there, or sorry, see Dave stepping in there versus absolutely nobody. I just don't see Holloway turning up.
It costs you time and it costs you.
Be unfortunate.
Get that. Okay, so now in the
He's
third
still not
round,
replied in
you
the
better throw
conference score.
everything at him, and including the kitchen sink. Okay, and if you're
They'll
not,
put me through.
McGrath needs to
You'll
take
make
like
it.
the first minute of this round off and try and find the counter.
So right now, Samari, but he has the whole.
The only thing that's gonna do much damage right now is a pull or a slip.
Can cost you the match. So this is still
Especially with no leg.
anybody's match at this point, baby.
This is what I mean. Yeah. He's gonna get uppercut on the break, isn't he?
Not even.
Still on his feet, but man, Samurai's
You know who's fucking breaks?
his eyes open the whole time.
I fucking love someone rear uppercut, lead body hook, rear head kick. I can't fucking move compatible with it right here. It's like this, like the most satisfying thing I've ever done. It was like a stun knockdown.
He needs to get a slip straight counter or something.
Oh Jesus
Ah,
Christ.
this is over.
Oh,
Ah, Sean, you bottled me, Betsy.
Great work by Samurai.
this is why I put 500 coins on
Samari just ended the night.
Unlucky.
Right there, McGrath, even though he had that
Oh, yeah.
light lead, shows you how to sit back and technically just pick apart your opponent, Balian. Impressive win there.
Would have liked to see Sean take it to the ground, like, but how whenever.
Nice back uppercut there, right hand uppercut.
It is what it
Highlight
is.
knockout, by the way.
Great uppercut. Look at that thing.
Oh man,
Let's
that's
see
my
who's
step
next.
down the grind.
I mean, yeah, Samurai Robin, for me, that boxer, the most impressive thing, he was just like
EK Bossman
active defense
versus
was
Z Hunter.
insane. You know, like you get a lot of
I don't think I've watched either of them
players
fight.
who have different
Like I've always heard of
levels
EK
of
Bossman, but I've never
intelligence
actually seen him
when it
fight.
comes to They're very good at finding holes or dictating patterns, but Samurai right there with some insane reaction time to be able to block the body shot and then go straight into the return elbow. Not many people can do that quickly, you know, and man, he did it multiple times in that fight. I don't know how.
Surprised Matty D isn't on this card.
There's some great reactions on Samurai for sure.
Yeah, definitely. That's one thing in
What do I think?
sports. If you have great reaction times,
He's 4 now, isn't
he? Play dividends,
Who?
especially when you're nozzle
Matty
at the
D.
game. You combine both. Seems
Yeah,
like
Matty
that's
D,
what
mixed
we
up to
saw
about 4
right
and up.
here with Samari Robin and a
That's what, like,
Matty D is
Probably
like
the
far
first
enough
one,
deservedly, but
but it just didn't work out.
He beat Dobbin all, didn't he?
Fight by both
Yeah.
those fighters. Wow.
beat a couple of good opponents.
We are at the halfway point of the evening now, guys. It's our 150. Thank you for
Skitch,
joining us.
Motown.
This technically isn't our
Skitch,
150th
or
event
Skitch,
because
Motown,
we have so
Motown,
many
Dab.
smaller events in between, kind of like how the UFC does things. You know, we had Proving Grounds. Remember?
Do you see the fucking fight lag? Or glitch out? Not fight too.
150 tonight, very special event for
Not
the community. Lots of big names on the card tonight. Obviously, headlining this evening, we have the new undefeated champion Naz, who's just arrived on the scene this season, tore up a storm, looked absolutely fantastic. He's taking on one of the long-time veterans, GOATs of the UFC gaming.
Who are you going to be batting on? Naz or Goat?
1099 is his name. That is the main event tonight.
Who are you going to put your money on today? Naz or Goat?
Naz, probably. Depends. Whoever the underdog is, actually. I don't even know. It's tough.
Of the organization, Mr. Z Hunter, co-founder.
I've only ever seen fight in the ESFL once since your fight.
Part matchmaker, you know, the guy behind the scenes pulling the strings. He's taking on another co-founder of the ESFL in EK's boss man, also head of the EK team over there.
Wayne's Swab Jimmy, returning to the scene.
The president and the head of, I don't know, graphics and other wonderful things.
I'd step in versus Dave, but I can't be arsed to fight Father Trixie.
For your viewing pleasure, 10th fight tonight, a bit of a fun matchup. We're going to fight away between these two legends of the UFC
definitely. EK Boss
Return of the King.
Z Hunter, first time that they've been
No, I don't
under
feel
the
like fucking
lights,
fighting
actually
Father Trixie, man. They're proper good.
like you said,
Dave's obviously
Bossman,
good, but I think I could beat him up.
ESFL created just about
Dave,
all of the
you're up on him.
Father
You
Trixie,
picked
I'd have to be
the
playing proper to beat.
ESFL broadcast, and when it comes down to the ESFL broadcast, you know,
Swab Jimmy steps in and short just becomes, I don't know how many, about 10 ESFL champ.
He's unpredictable,
5 times, I
under
think.
pressure, and great head movement. I played
Oh, breaking in, fucking Goat 1099, turns out with a rib injury. Swab Jimmy steps up, become a two-time champ.
Yeah, I beat Fad, then yeah, I beat Dave, Fad, then Naz.
Fucking hell. Goat is out with a wrist injury.
The two veterans, the guys that make this whole thing possible, getting ready to clash them up, touch them up, showing respect here in round one. Alien, let's get it on.
I can't wait for this one. So Z Hunter, yeah, I mean, the UFC 2, when UFC 2 came out, guys, there was a live tournament in Vegas, similar to what we're doing next Saturday in Vegas.
I might actually buy myself a wee Series S, you know, so we can play on Xbox, see if I get when 5 comes out.
So Z, in terms of esports competition,
Yeah,
I'll just have one.
Z Hunter forward moving slip hooking. I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm just gonna grab me dinner. What's good, Trey? Trey Day. Oh shit. Make my head sound like controller. Alright, so I'll be back in a second, lads.
Bossman stepping in the inside of the range right here quite nicely, is leaving that lead leg out there though, and Z is finding a home for it. Beautiful straight lead uppercut straight.
Bossman
does not want to follow him
here. Let's see if Z Hunter can come back, Bailey.
Man, I mean, did not want to follow him to the ground right there. There's another slip straight. Bossman, oh, gonna run the pipe on the double leg. Well, not even, but there we are. Good defense from Z. Break from the cage. Ooh,
I don't know if that's what Bossman wants to do, but man, a nice start there by Bossman. Z Hunter seems like he wants to come back here and apply that pressure with Jose Aldo. Bossman has to watch out his stamina, but Calvin Cater has great boxing with both 94 punching speed and punching power, but you can't mess around with Jose Aldo. Very versatile in all areas here, and like you said, all of that experience, Balian, that Z Hunter has, and a game changer. You have to watch out. These guys know everything there is about the game, and this is for the bragging rights, I know. And look at that leg there. I like the damage that Z Hunter is putting on that front leg. And look at there, hey, another rock there by Bossman. And he's putting on that pressure. Let's see what Z Hunter has in the bag to turn the tides, Bailey.
Obviously, Bossman, I mean, he may be the founder, or at least the co-founder of EK, the Elite Kings, quite possibly the biggest camp/team in the UFC competitive scene. So don't worry, he's been sparring with his team for a long time. Obviously, on the other side, Z Hunter, founder of Vegas MMA, one of the most notorious teams here as well. So two big teams, two leaders of teams going head-to-head here tonight as well. Bossman definitely getting his licks in. Looks great with the Calvin Kattar pick here. Really getting those combinations together right on the end. Going for the lead uppercut again. That's done so much work. But Z is back pressuring now. Working the body. Nice job. Trying to slip on the inside of those straight punches. That lead uppercut is in waiting for Bossman. But what a great first round, Boxer.
These guys are just swinging because they already know whoever wins this fight is going to have a lot of bragging rights here. And you got to be careful if you're Calvin Kattar because you got a 96 punch speed, 95 power there, but a huge knockdown there with a front. What is that roundhouse there from Calvin Kattar knocking down Z Hunter and Bailey? And what do you see with Z Hunter? What does he have to do to kind of get this fight back in his favor?
Man, that was a beautiful head kick. That's like an IRL head kick setup right there.
Wow,
you
nice
the body,
setup
come
there.
Up top, flick it over the top. What does Z have to do? I mean, I think he was doing good with the leg kicks, Boxer, but it's completely gotten away from him now after all the pressure the Bossman has been putting on him. I would love to see Z grapple. Oh, my microphone is exploding. He has some amazing grappling, Boxer. Maybe we'll see it. I don't know. But leg kicks, that was working.
All right, I see these guys come out and they both switch stance, maybe to something that they're just more comfortable. But you're right, 96 punching power and punching speed. But yeah, look at there, another rock there by EK Bossman, and he's pouring on the pressure, representing for the Elite Kings. But look at there, nice teeth there. But you definitely want to use some of that power, 96 power and speed from the punch, from the kick speed of Jose Aldo. But look at there, a little bit too much there. And Bossman doesn't want to go to the ground, Bailey. He wants to keep it. And look at that huge knockdown there. And now we go to the ground. Can Bossman finish it out, Bailey? Huge ground and pound coming up. Z moves his head, and Bailey survives. Wow, what a sequence.
I really thought he landed that wheel kick right there. I thought there was something else happening. But he does survive. Like you said, now we see a little bit of the Z-Jitsu, perhaps. Bossman probably fought this man a million times. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. There's a nice posture up, though. Good job. Oh, he's putting it on him. Oh no, he's giving it too much. Is the armbar going to come out?
Here.
Oh, good job by Bossman reading the top mount transition. 3 minutes
and we
know.
Yeah, when you're in that back sitting position, it's very dangerous. But all right, back to their feet here, and it looks like Z's trying to drag this fight back down. But all right, elects to strike up top here. Now, 2 minutes to go in round two. Z it looks like he's moving that head like really good, and it lands in a nice spinning back kick there. Can he turn things around here, baby?
Man, I don't know. He's taken so much damage, right? Got to keep that head movement. I mean, Z's got a bit of a reckless approach to this fight anyway. He's been jumping and throwing that hook. Oh, gets hit by the two. Bossman looking to land some more. The wheel kick while moving backwards. Oh, the rear uppercut. We thought it was done there. It will be now. There we go.
Oh, man, great fight.
The win.
Great fight there. I mean, that was one of the fights that was very fun to see. Both of these guys just bring so instrumental at putting together esports environment for UFC 4. And so it's good to see that both Bossman and Z Hunter on these cards here. And that's a technical fight, even though these are the guys behind the scenes. Like, these guys they still win a lot of fights on rank, online. And man, great fight there by both of those fighters.
Yeah, and both of those guys are going to be at ESFL Live next weekend anyway. So if you want to go and shake someone's hand, go shake both of those men's hands if you see them, okay? Because they deserve a bloody good handshake for all the hard work they've put in over the years. All right. Great fight there, Boxer. Appreciate both of those men showing up. Two founders of the ESFL, getting us, waking us up halfway through the card here on this evening. Definitely. All right. And a former competitor as well, Z. UFC 2 days, that was a while ago, but it still happens, man. All right, great fight. Thank you, you two. We appreciate that. Right, let's move on, guys, because we've still got more to get through. We're going back to lightweight, and what a matchup we have here. All right, you ready for this one? We got Papa Doc taking on Ad Vader. Two absolute legends, Boxer.
Definitely.
More legends coming right at you. What a fun fight here. A bit of nostalgia at lightweight. Let's go.
Yeah, definitely. When you talk about legends, these are legends
I'm only off your fucking
Papa Doc,
porn.
13-13. Aveda 4-2.
Fucking cattle. All my
Third
fucking.
most fights in ESFL 4 history with 26 fights in the ESFL. He beat GOAT 1099. So if you say that, if you got GOAT 1099, that's a big feather in your cap. He beat him at ESFL 115. Also, big wins versus Kinetic, NRG, and Peyton in season 1. Pretty much Papa Doc is beating the who's who inside of UFC 4. He's an elite grappler, controls the pace, can end the fight anywhere. Trust me. Go to the ground. It could be lights over, lights out with Papa Doc.
Who's this?
Beta X. I remember him coming on the scene, just being a whirlwind and beating everybody. Fought for the title, lost in season 3, trying to prove the old dogs still got it. He's grapple heavy style, great distance management, and he's very experienced. When you want to talk about matches that are just classics, instant classics, this is going to be one of them, Balian. Papa Doc, Aveda X, round 1, ESFL 150. What's going to happen? Wow.
And these two have fought each other a bunch as well, as you can see. Yeah, Advader at one point, you know, one of the most dominant champions in ESFL history, and did it in such an unorthodox way with like a Chris Weidman pick.
Yeah.
It was all very confusing, but very entertaining. But here we go, Papa Doc putting on the pressure early, determined to get another win. 26 is 13 and 13. You know, I mean, a plus to that record will be nice. And Advader's shown, you know, a good comeback this season. Not easy for former champs always to re-enter the title picture, but Advader has done that, done very well, and will look to continue that momentum. I'm sure. Great work right there from Papa Doc. Jabs the body, comes back up top with a straight double hooks on the inside from Advader, but that's just a little out of range. Gets pulled out by Papa Doc, who punishes hard to the body there, Boxer. Wow.
Yeah, definitely. Mirror match here. Conor McGregor, 98 punching speed, 96 punching power. Man, these guys definitely probably going to have a stand-up war as they're having right now. But if they go to the
Fucking
ground,
fingers stingy as fuck.
Especially with Aveda, with his wrestle heavy style. But I don't think
Took
nobody's
me
going to the ground. These guys want to entertain, and they're standing up with this Conor McGregor. Right now, I see, look, Aveda X pouring on that pressure, but Papa Doc is very great at moving that head right there, and he's not guessing right. It was going for the pull, but Aveda landed that straight, and these are the games that's being played by these high-level competitors. Nice tip there by Papa Doc.
Yeah, Advader's always had a very patient boxing game as well. He's not really one that looks to load up on hooks. You know, he's going to be touching with the twos, lead hook every now and then, punishing you for your mistakes more than anything else. And right now, just jabbing high, jabbing low, hitting the two to the body, sinking the two down the middle. Just great timing from Advader. Loves the stationary straight punch, uses it to time. Better than anything, Papa Doc loading up on the head kick. And Papa Doc seems to have slowed the offense down a lot here, Boxer, as well, based on just these good fundamentals that are coming back.
Papa Doc has nice wee hair kicks, like.
Yeah, now want to see if
Papa
Doc can catch one of those 1-2s to the body with an uppercut or with a knee, because both of those fighters are level changing, and that's the thing. Can you catch your opponent?
Every time I hear fucking people saying both of these fighters,
I haven't seen that so far.
I think about one clip of fucking John Hine.
Especially with that 96 power coming from Conor McGregor, but these guys are level changing a lot.
Never understood why I don't know.
Because we see that
Both of these fighters have dealt with custody battles involving their children.
Nice, another
Why the fuck could you say that?
Close, didn't do too much damage here.
You might not say that, though.
Guys are just picking their shots wisely right now and kind of filling each other out, even though they played a lot. But every match is totally different, and right there, missing that flying knee. But man, what do you think, Balian, right now?
You know what I mean, right there.
Nowhere from Papa Doc. Man, these guys got a lot of experience in the bag.
Yeah, it's so surprising that Advader's able to land that straight.
Speaking of range, speaking of range, he's capped his range with his own children.
Timing on it really well, and he's mixing up the timing on it really well. So it's really hard to gauge when it's coming at you, and that's why it's landing. I think Advader's a little bit ahead on the damage there. Papa Doc, though, definitely finding his moments. Keeps looking for that head kick, but like you said, it's a little too close for the range, so it's really not doing that much damage when it does land. I'm surprised there's been no leg kicks yet, but here we are, coming out for the second. Nice work from Advader. Is burning a little bit of the stamina when he overextends his combinations like that, though.
He's coming back from a strong defeat in the court there.
Yeah, it definitely is landing. You got to be careful of that stamina with Conor McGregor. That stamina, that cardio is only a 90, so it's
Chicken fucking court, please.
but I don't think it's going to come into play here with this
Yeah.
match. But yeah,
I think we're not
I'm not sure who's going to be up on these scorecards, but this is very surprising. Now we're seeing that uppercut there. I want to see if it can be, if it's something that's being bait out the uppercut so you can land something else. But right now, I want to see if any one of these strikers, you know, can pick off that, you know, the body strike with an uppercut. Bailey, and they're landing it over and over.
This is such a chess game between these two right now. You can tell every combination. They're thinking about it, trying to mix up the timing.
I think John Alec, you ever get came out and said after that like the reason he said it was like you ever get to show like that like where they both are mentally or something.
Yeah, look at there. Big,
which kind of makes sense, but like
big left hook there by Vader. But I would expect we see Papa Doc like be in these situations and come back.
I'm pretty sure you ever get one of the actual people he was talking to there, like, you know, like what the fuck, man.
Look at there, going to that body, Bailey, just over and over. Finally, we get the uppercut.
The body.
And see, it was huge when it was happening. And then up kick there, didn't let Papa Doc get on top. But look at there, all it takes is one right there. And even though Conor McGregor has that 99-10, man, with that power, it's going to it's going to be hard to come back when you first hit, you know, damage that chin. But Bailey, that's what he was looking for, that uppercut, and Vader's still doing it. One
of the best investments I've ever had was that wee bottle of fucking soy sauce I bought so I can put some actual soy sauce in my bananas.
Just once, and look what he got out of it. Another drop, 3 knockdowns this round. It's all from that one uppercut.
And that's all she wrote.
Wow, dude. One uppercut rocked him, dropped the body. The damage hadn't recovered. He got a knockdown. And by the time that Vader got back to his feet, he was already compromised. What a way to put an end to a fight like that. I was about to say,
I would ask if you've been watching that Stranger Things, but I don't think that's something you watch.
Touching him up with the jab, with the straight, really making it difficult. And looking like the Ad Vader that managed to hold the title for so long with that kind of, you know, in and out boxing style. But Papa Doc right there, sniping him out, staying patient, landing the uppercut, and then just finishing the show right there like a true professional.
Yeah, definitely. Papa Doc able to this time jump in the guard and land the shots that he needed to land. But we was able to see it when we was waiting on that uppercut, and I was surprised that was the game plan so much there from Vader. But as soon as Papa Doc got a beat on it, elite head movement, I think a duck followed by uppercut. It was just insane. Papa Doc with a highlight knockout there against a Vader X. Amazing fight there, baby.
Yeah, amazing fight from a bunch of UFC.
Tell you what, mate, I am kind of excited to eat this pomegranate.
3 vets coming out. We're going to jump now to some high-level players, 2 people who have done very well this season. We've got Host Ninja taking on Kamapulia. It's going to be a middleweight. Let's jump straight to it, Boxer. These guys are ready to go.
Kamapulia, very active.
That's a goofy pizza.
Wins.
But respect him. Never hot sausage on pizza and stuff. Never been a fan.
We saw those guys very.
Never hot sausage on a pizza.
You know, very great fighters, and you got wins over those. Crazy pressure, world-class timing. One choke sub enough to seal the deal. Wow. Host Ninja, highly anticipated return to ESFL competition.
Yeah. I was like,
ESFL Grand Prix, confident everywhere. Patient,
normally, like, my go-to pizza is a half fucking pepperoni and a half your gets this from Domino's.
7-4.
With stuffed crust.
These guys have a lot of experience. Look at here. Maybe they both pick up this meta pickup with Robert Whitaker. In this middle.
Fucking funeral came downstairs to see a pizza box and was buzzing. I was like, oh, I might as well pizza. I got left and all of it.
Probably, yep, the Whitaker mirror match, and there we have it right there. Yeah, you mentioned Host Ninja. So many people love a bit of Host Ninja. Very excited to see.
You have 4-star. I don't know if 4 stars local or not.
This season and has looked really good as well. Obviously, 3-2.
Jimmy.
So definitely got a few wins over Host Ninja.
Do you
Both-
have
both
4-star
these
up
guys are
there?
good,
Or
they're
like,
both skilled.
is that just...
They're both people who will just punish you.
I
if you
had...
make even one mistake. The mirror
Oh,
match there
see
as
their
well.
fucking cookies and their
So
brownies and
took
all.
over.
Oh my
Similar
fucking
way
god,
we
it
saw in the
saved my
last
life
fight,
yesterday. It was
leg
just
slip, uppercut, one combination.
so perfect.
But we'll see who establishes range and pressure first. Host Ninja
Like,
coming out
I used to be
early.
honest with a bit like,
Chat
oh,
with
Domino's
body
cookies
kick, nice
above
work.
all, but Jesus Christ, 4 stars cookies and their brownies and all.
Trying to find his opportunities. Oof.
Okay,
Fucking...
with Host Ninja,
Oh,
one thing
so
I wanna
nice.
see, do people come out in any leg damage? Because that's one chink in the armor of Robert Whitaker. He has an 87.
Honestly, the bit ordering.
in
Ordering
switch
just a
stance.
shit
So if
ton
you
of
get him to
cookies.
switch his stance, then you take a little bit off of that power and that speed. But right now, it looks like a pure boxing match. These guys filling each other out here. See two leg kicks here from Host Ninja, and look at there from Kamapuya. He went down for a takedown.
Give you
while
fuck
the
seeing
opponent
the
was
half bar
backing
and
up here.
fucking
But right now,
not even
man,
start rushing.
these guys going back and forth.
Shouldn't
Both
shove.
guys landing some
And
good
what the fucking language that is.
Yeah, Superman punch into the straight right there. Good work from the far side. And also, we haven't seen too many leg kicks like you said, but we do have that lead leg stomp as well. Is there lead uppercut straight to the body into a lead hook roundhouse. Nice work from Kamapuya right there. Flowed through that beautifully. Trying to time the shot.
Okay.
There it is. Low single into the angle cut. Gets the side control. Let's see how long he can hold this top position, but that's a great place to be in a mirror match.
Yeah, definitely, and he has a slight advantage of
Wow.
+2 here on the top control versus the bottom control for Robert Whitaker. But have we
Fucking
seen
streams lagging.
over and over here, the judges don't
Fucking
care
sick.
about this control time. You need to posture up, land some ground and pound. Let's see if Kamapuya is able to
Stream
do
is
that.
back up
And
me.
just like we saw, he only doing 2 or 3 shots, and that's what you want to do, so you don't
Tell you
get
what,
the
Jimmy,
position
this partner
reversed
does
here.
everything I wanted to
And
do.
right now, going for that, he's going for that choke, Bailey, and he gets it. Can he pull it off here? Now, Bailey, and this is one thing, you don't want to hold this position too long if you're not going to get it, because it's either the submission or
Wonder
the
about hit the
position.
partner though,
Which
kind of.
one are you going to
Wonder about hit with partner
go
though,
for
kind
the
of, but he.
submission and you don't get it, you might give up the position.
Yeah,
exactly
you can
what
get
happened.
You can get a full mount sweep off of that, though.
Wonder about
if
take
you
comedy.
get through the stages, but also it's control time, isn't it? It's a threat, in a close
I
fight.
wonder about
It's
take
a
the partner
complete
though.
winner no
Hammer would
brainer.
be.
Kamapuya definitely looking to do that. Is on the bottom now. If he gets postured up on, he might take a fair bit of damage.
Or charge
The
lift.
backside transition. Now with both hooks in. Instead, Kamapuya got to take his time. Only 40 seconds, so he really doesn't have to worry about any kind of submission threat. Not going to take too much damage. Just got to avoid that full.
I actually beat him on PlayStation the other
Last
day.
minute posturing up. It's been a pretty
2 days ago or
good
something.
back and forth round though, but I'd probably have Kamapuya
Proud of myself.
Nice one, Blake.
because of that submission attempt, Boxer.
All right, yeah, maybe we'll see how the judges score that.
Yeah, mate, fuck off. I've been here for about 15 minutes.
That reversal there, I believe that
I can't believe I was not.
and that's going to be
I was mute for the whole
very
Advaita fight.
tough one. Whoever to me won the battle on the feet is what's going to get judged first. So whoever
Oh man,
won
at
that,
least
I would
Papadoc
say
didn't hear me
won-
roasting the
won
shit out of him before the
round
fight
one.
started,
We'll
just
see.
for him to win.
Coming up here in round 2.
Would have looked in the right mug.
In the red gloves, let's see.
I was
what
saying
he's
that like
able to do.
Papadoc even. I said that even as Advaita had like no thumbs
Kamapuya took that one. Host Ninja
and was like, I don't know, fucking blind. And then Papadoc had control of Advaita's controller, he'd probably still find a way to lose.
Kamapuya, that's been doing a great job just checking the advancement, needs the body lands, gives him a bit of a window though to grab that single collar, double punch in the uppercuts as well for more
Sean,
pressure.
or Blake, I don't even think
Landing punches,
Sean's
swinging
competing
out
tonight.
range, these return shots.
Bit disappointing, like, wanted to see him and Fad in the final. I have 6 scraps, I've been watching Sean play a bit of ranked every now and then. And him and what's it called, Fad run into each other.
Back in range, and this is one way just to break up the monotony of the
How'd
fight
it go?
and change things up by grabbing that clinch, which opens up a lot of things for you.
I think the record is like 5 for Fad.
Right now, doesn't have to worry
But
about the
to be honest,
submission
Sean
right here.
bottled the lightweight one I watched
He can
recently.
Go to top mount
when he was
Let's
winning.
see what he's able to do. If so he postures up and didn't land any strikes there. It takes a lot of stamina.
You get suspended for no show on a fight.
But right now we're seeing fighters
I know.
end up right
You
here
should,
in
Blake.
full
What?
guard again, where like you said, they're not getting any control time. So what's the best thing you can do? Just posture up, land some ground and pound, try to advance this You know, 2 half guards. Let's see if he can get there.
I love
Submission
it.
attempt here.
I love it, and this is a very, very finishable submission right now for Kamapulya, especially if he keeps it even. It's all in this second stage transition. In about 2 seconds, we're going to see a slam, and he gets it.
I know Balian's a game changer, but he seems to be quite up to date with the game. But like I know, it's like
Wow, now that's great.
a lot because he was like Bruce or I'm a boxer was talking about how he's going to lose position if he holds onto the guillotine, but he was saying like if he gets in enough, he'll roll him out. Yeah, I know, like it's a bit poxy you're not allowed in.
Let's see what he's able to do, because if he can.
Is it the one from Sprawl that rolls in the mount?
Then I think he'll be okay.
What?
But he has to.
You ever get the guillotine from Sprawl? Is that the one that rolls in the mount?
Nice combination.
I don't know. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Hey, Blake. If you're still here, tell Dom to get stuck in.
Nice reversal there, baby. Oh, beautiful. That's exactly how that is.
Want to get him to the fader, like?
Yeah.
Back to the cage, swim, reverse position right there. Put your opponents back to the cage. Unable to completely capitalize on it, but good work by Ninja.
Actually, fuck, he was in the 4th round of the tournament. You probably won't.
Much locked in. Great job by Ninja on the reaction.
Who did Sean beat? Get Ed in.
I don't know. Maybe
Sean beat Ed. Ed should be able to go on now.
Lost that battle, but here we are, closing
It's
out
kind of like a.
rounds. Ninja doing a better job in this round, but Kamapulya is still doing good, fighting off his back foot right.
I don't know. I think Ed should go on. Or get like Dab in. They never let cunts fight twice a card, but I think they should. In some occasions.
Is Ed versus Diaf on PlayStation or Xbox?
I want to say Xbox, but I don't know why it would be on Xbox. Like I think it is on Xbox, but I don't know why it will be.
I do agree with chat though. I do have
I don't know. Maybe it's on PS then.
And you know, Host Ninja is 5-2.
We've actually seen Zaf play PlayStation.
Dropped that many losses. 5-2 is a pretty goddamn good record, especially if it's your first couple of fights here.
You know what? What did you say? What's his record on PlayStation?
No, I've never seen him play on PlayStation.
Do you not see him and Naz?
It's not always easy to fight your best.
Zaf.
He's very good, but he looks like he might be losing that tonight if he can't do something in this final round.
Fuck my god. Yeah, I like the half guard arm triangle one Odin, and then I get the side control from it.
He's not doing it as fast as I would like to see, but this is what you saw, that grapple advantage that Host Ninja had.
The last 3 minutes of beating the pot.
You seen Balian look off to the side, he's looking at chat. Post started undeniable and from Sprawl.
The half guard transition, if you're fast enough to cancel it, and you won't take no damage there. Host Ninja back to his feet. Great tactics there to get back.
He was looking off.
Yeah, Kamapulya being the aggressor now, got the left side camera.
You just see he was like, oh.
Ninja backing up to the cage. He's done a fair amount of damage. Just has to be careful of the uppercut, of the slip straight uppercut, leaning into something here if he's going to stay aggressive in this final round. There's a takedown, but honestly, he can probably.
I still don't even know how to do it. Fucking undeniable.
Yeah, but I mean, he might be down 2 rounds here.
I still don't even know how to do it. Fucking undeniable transition.
I'm shite with them, but I know how to do them.
Want to do something that is going to lead to finishing the.
Isn't it like something of like top LB or something instead of RT or some stupid shit?
If it doesn't contribute to the end of the fight, it's not going to help you. So from right here, can you posture up? Can you land enough elbows? Can you get into the crucifix position? But I see a lot of fighters, they've been safe, and it's for a reason. These guys can do one flick and get a reversal. Right here, in the full guard does not contribute to the end of the fight. And if you're down 2 rounds, the judges is not going to care. And now a reversal here from Kamapulya in a great position here, Bailey, in control of this fight.
Yeah, set that up really well. Definitely needed it really if you want to just secure this win as a whole. Let's see if he's able to advance or do anything. Notice he's taking some short shots off the bottom. A full GA bar for Ninja, but Kamapulya just stayed patient the whole time and gonna get some ground and pound faster side control here. Probably gonna see the sprawl come out. No, the half guard bomb return.
Honestly, he's still a bit in order and something, even though he was beating the pot new. For some reason that just did not for me whatsoever.
Ninja able to defend, gonna get that full GA again, and this time go for the full guard.
Yeah, wow. I mean, this is just control time. If you're up, to me now, this is okay when you're going to have that control time, because you're essentially just going to end the fight right, as the judges see it right here and you're on top, letting some huge ground and pound, letting those hands fly, because there's no other round.
I just
here.
got offered a replacement spot.
Putting on a masterpiece.
You're going to take it.
Here, Bailey, and doing a great job here.
Yeah, and it just.
Will we see the legendary return of Saul Blooman?
Maybe he was confident that he'd won one of the earlier rounds and wanted just to control the position. At least from our position, it looked like he was down on the scorecards.
I hate PS.
Judges give all 3 rounds.
And to be honest,
I
wouldn't be in it.
Scored it right here. Hammer was in the blue gloves. So we're just gonna get the official decision and the winner there. Yeah, Kamapoulia. There we go. So another win for Kamapoulia. Moves to 8-4 here in the ESFL, and a good way to end the season out for him. The return of Host Ninja spoiled their boxer, but it was a good fight.
Yeah, definitely a good fight. By all stretches of the imagination. I mean, Host Ninja, I know he anticipating this return to the ESFL, did a great job. But tonight was just the night of Kamapoulia. Just really doing a very technical fight, and that's what you got to do against some of the top level competition. You got to play it safe. You got to understand what works and what doesn't in terms of the judges, and was able to get a decision win.
Yep, yeah, he did 2 rounds to 1 there. For anyone who didn't see the scorecards, 29-28. Yeah, it was a good fight. We've had nothing but good fights, right? We've got plenty more to come tonight as well, guys. Coming up next, we've got a Bathing Ash against Peyton, which again is 2 veterans of the game ready to go head to head. Still got Bang Bang Spill actions coming. Swiss, Libax, Kinetic NRG.
Really crossed my finger. There's like a flake or something downstairs.
Ed Parker. Then we've got Izzy Easy, a veteran, taking on the up-and-comer Azura's Flame. What a fight that is. Then we've got Tricky taking on Fadenator there. Again, 2 guys that have had a fantastic season. Dirty Davis back against Holloway. And then we have the winner, because we have a little bit of a mini tournament here later on tonight, guys. We'll explain more once we get round to it. But there will be a winner crowned. A little mini Grand Prix is taking place. 3 fights this evening. But the main event still to come. Naz taking on GOAT 1099. It's all to play for. And we are now going to jump to welterweight. We're going to go straight to this next fight, boxer. We've got Peyton, we've got a Bathing Ash.
All right, so a Bathing Ash, he's definitely one of the ex-ESFL, a Bathing Ash, the ex-ESFL champion. This is a rematch here against Peyton. First fight was at ESFL 100, considered one of the best brawls in ESFL history. He's a great striker, skilled in all areas, loves to brawl. Peyton, a legend from UFC 3 and UFC 2, but has some trouble in UFC 4. Biggest wins were against Rayhan at ESFL 82 and a Bathing Ash at ESFL 100. Peyton has elite movement, good boxing combinations, high fight IQ here. You're going to see some of the best strategies and tactics. You're going to learn every time that you're watching any of these fighters here.
Here we got my speed scrap.
Bailey and Vicente Luque versus Edwards. This is going to be, you don't see this fight, this pickup a lot here in ESFL. This is going to be interesting, Bailey. Round 1.
Yeah, I like it as a counter pick to Leon there as well. But yeah, like you said, this is a rematch of one of the voted best fights in ESFL history.
Oh my god, I'm just a freaky bastard.
Oh shit! Fucking Ash is fine. I was distracted on my phone. Oh mate, I am looking forward to this one. Any Ash fight is a good fight, but I was fight more than ever.
Oh wow, look at that head health. Peyton has to watch that head health there. Leon Edwards.
Ash is obviously a great brawler, but there's only so much brawling you want to do with Leon against the Luque.
So you got to be careful of his stand-up. And but right now, a Bathing Ash.
That's good to hear, Fasil. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh! Oh yeah, I'm not. Mate, was that a duck and roundhouse? Did he lean into it or some shit?
I didn't fucking see what happened.
I don't know, I just seen it like the duck and roundhouse animation and Peyton going down. I don't know if he got damaged before. Oh, what's good, Rasta Reverend? Long time no see indeed. How are you keeping, man? I did enjoy it, Daniel. I really disappointed though, because I did lose 16k on you. But you did win the fight, so technically I feel like I should still get my points.
And right now, a bathing ass seems like he can smell that blood.
Yeah, two shots. I'm gonna grab a weed from that's good, yeah.
He is putting that pressure on Payton. However, we know
Ash needs not to be caught with like short-term stamina or anything. Jesus. Hey, he's coming at him with fire. Oh fuck! Hey, I'm trying to pick up my pizza and this cunt's knocking him down.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god, he's knocked him down again. Come on, Ash. Get the fucking finish. Mate, this is dominance for belt. Oh.
No mercy for Payton right here tonight. I mean, this is a rematch of one of the greatest fights of all time.
Ah, nice and cheeky, man.
No respect.
That's unlucky then.
By Ash. Look at that though. Payton pulls out a sweep. He has some top position.
Payton on top.
He's taken in this first round.
Payton not known to be a great grappler, so I wouldn't be too worried if I were Ash.
He's not out of the fight yet, boxer, but my god, is he taking some damage in this first round?
Yeah, Leon Edwards with that crazy leg perks, and that's what. But look at these straight shots.
Oh fuck!
He's free.
Payton just threw about 16 straights in a row. I thought he was gonna mix it up with hooks at the end. He doesn't have much stamina now.
He sees his opponent is not moving his head and going straight down the middle, landing some good ground and pound from Payton. You never know which way it can go, but those crazy leg perks, roundhouse fast kicks there from Leon Edwards just won him this round. I mean, with 2 or 3 knockdowns here, even though he's on his back right now, man, he only got 18 seconds to survive, and now he's up, Bailey, and Ash back on the hunt here. And man, boy, that was a dangerous first round there. If you're Payton, needs to collect yourself, come back here, Bailey. And if you're Payton, what do you have to do?
Hey, good shit, fucking Rasta. I do see some cool little clips on your Twitter the other time of you like doing sweeps and stuff. Oh man, this is a good fight though. Ash is not taking his foot off the fucking gas.
Not always the best. They can't string that many shots together. That being said, Ash has just proved me wrong in this fight because
you need to be careful.
Thing you notice about him from the first round, and this
oh, beautiful! Get them. Okay.
Come
on! Oh, that last post fucking saved him.
No answer for the pressure. Anything he tries to throw to stop Ash coming forward is just getting countered.
Wow, yeah.
Ash is landing some nice pull elbows right now. He's standing in Payton's face, making him feel the need to throw. He throws, does.
Leon Edwards doesn't have the best combination. He's like, look, it don't need to be down here. Let me take it back to the feet. But look, if you're going to give this stacked position, I'm going to take that. But look at here.
Reverse
from here. Okay, you got to be careful. Because Payton is one of the best guys also on the ground, and you never know.
I'm gonna say that one in the box, but still, he's alright. Like,
you're vulnerable, and you know you could give up a submission or anything.
Yeah, Payton looking for mount. He needs it. No side control unless he gets like a submission off, like a Kimura is gonna help him. But at the same time, like Ash isn't shy.
Yeah, Payton definitely shows him.
So I don't think he'd give him like multiple denials in a row or panic.
But like we said, he's just getting walked down. Trying to plant the feet right there. Ash is just walking through it now, firing that uppercut as well. Still got plenty of blocks down left. Oh, caught him there with the lead hook. That's the best weapon you got there on Luke. Hopefully Payton can get.
Good to hear it, Rasta. You'll have to link me a fight or whatever if there's gonna be a video or live. I'd watch it.
The right hand comes around the outside, double jab, or in backwards.
You look slick with it from what I seen on Twitter, anyway. So fair play.
Down and almost elbow.
What I'm seeing right now is
Ash is fucking pressuring a little bit too much. Would like to see him slip off to the side. Payton's always been known as a bit of a jab merchant. 1-1-2. Jab, jab, jab straight, jab straight.
So he has to be respected right now. But is it a little too late?
Just still a sexy pizza.
Day late, $1 short if you're Payton
and a
trying to mount a comeback here. After being knocked down a few times in round 1, a nice slip uppercut there from a bathing ass, throwing on these combinations. Nice dunk there, roundhouse there by Payton. These guys having a nice sequence here, Bailey, going back and forth.
Oh! Surely that's it. How was he standing up? He was getting pulled into the mount in the first round. Ash tries to throw, gets defended. No, it wasn't going to do much.
Has good recovery, but I'm not sure he can recover all of this in between rounds. No mercy from a bathing Ash in that round, Boxer.
Yeah, no mercy. I mean, I've played a bathing Ash before, and he's always seems like he's one step ahead of you, and he's up on these scorecards big. These guys still showing respect. Some of the old school fighters just getting right down to business here. Leon Edwards here looking very good.
Aren't you on the force these sports, Rasta?
But if you're, but with Peyton,
or you're supposed to be. I feel like you're in it.
These guys can pull anything out the bag at any
Rasta,
time, but
oh, come on! Through that shit. Oh, I must move. Hey! Sorry if I sound like a fat cunt I was eating. Nice shit. Good fucking stuff, Ash. Nah, man. Luke feels like a fucking heavyweight in welterweight, man. He just fucking walked through shots with him. Now, if Luke comes out when Karate Stan's next fight, the whole welterweight division in UFC 4 is fucked. Imagine Luke with a bit of movement on him. Luke with a bit of movement and a bit more punch speed would be fucking demonic. Good joint subs and all on him. Like he's got full guard Kimura, so he control Kimura.
He looks very good right here, and we know Peyton, how great Peyton is to put on that type of performance against Peyton, the bathing ass at the top of his game here at ESFL 150, baby.
Yeah, good performance. Nice to see both of them men back as well.
Ash is my boy. He's now 4 now. That's what I like to see.
We're gonna move on though because we have more fights to get to, guys. We've got about 6 or so left for you this evening, but there will be some intensity in these next ones coming up. So Spill Actions was next in line for a title shot at the end of the season. This is the end of the season basically, guys. So Spill was supposed to fight for a title, didn't get the title shot. We're going to see what happens as a result of that, but he is fighting Bang Bang tonight, which is a great matchup. Bang Bang, someone who's very well respected for his striking, won a couple of the 8OX tournaments, I believe, which was Muay Thai only, and he's taken on Spill, who's looked great so far this season, 14-9 overall in the ESFL. So let's go, bantamweight.
You guys took UFC 3 constantly. That's a good comparison, in fairness. You're on point with your comparisons, I give you that, mate. Smudge on fucking Usman earlier, clinching him and all sorts. So let's step into bits. Oh, what the fuck is going on here?
Slick pull counters, likes to pressure. Spill Actions though, recent big wins versus Daniel versus Tadpole, Karma Pulya. So Spill Actions 14-9, Bang Bang 10-9. Spill Actions, counter heavy, likes to take the back foot.
Very much of an underdog, Bang Bang is.
So between both of these guys, trilogy fight here, baby.
Oh, Bang Bang, what did you say?
I think they're looking to
Very much of an underdog, he is.
in this featherweight division.
Is he a massive underdog?
Yeah, it's like fucking 80k to like 10 right now. Yeah, it's 90k to 17.
Well, I'll stick a few K on Bang, but... Oh, it's featherweight. Oh, I give him a good shot in featherweight. Bang's a fucking cunt to play, I tell you, man. Bang is a lot better than he used to be.
150, that's right, Boxer. And next weekend, we're going to Vegas, mate. All right,
Vegas, yeah.
We're going to be in
Hopefully we can get a wee upset here, get me some coins.
HyperX Esports Arena. Wow, it'll be a good time. All right, here we go, guys. Before we
I'm
get
gonna
to
put a
Vegas,
little
we
bit
do
of
have to
money on
finish out
Bang.
ESFL 150. On to
Because
the
it's worth it.
15th
Bang is
fight.
fucking...
So this is the 14th
Man,
fight this season.
Bang is just dangerous, didn't he, though?
Actions, some fans in the wing.
Good counters by Lenny right now, but I feel like Bang has lost every second of the start of every fight with Lenny, and then just decided to like just stop losing. But man, Lenny's leg kicks, I swear, that cunt just has, I don't know, his leg kicks with McGregor are something else.
What actually level fucking leg kicks is Conor Gomez? Does he actually have an actually leg kick on him?
When you land that lead uppercut, you duck right into it. That's definitely gonna hurt, especially against Conor McGregor and that power and that stand up. I mean, these guys are both of them moving their heads. This is a technical fight, definitely a stand up fight here. These guys are boxing, bringing all the skill set into the octagon right here. This is a fast fight right here, Bailey. These guys are.
Remember fucking Giselle's and Bigwood in UFC 2? So then I popped up in my head.
they're just trying to overload each other as well because they're both so.
What did you
Pretty
say,
sure
sorry?
TJ Dillo.
If you give it half a second.
Remember in UFC 2 when everyone was up a weight class for some reason? Like, I'm pretty sure TJ Dillo showed
Yeah.
up in featherweight.
Yeah, Aldo was in lightweight.
Lightweight.
So good so far, but Bang
Jones was in heavy, I'm pretty sure. Well, he's in heavy in this game for some reason.
Yeah,
Makes
but
no
he was
sense.
in yeah, I don't know how, it was definitely room. It was funny because they haven't got a lot of fighters in a lot of divisions, yet they'll get some fighters in some division. Like, John Jones is in a division he's never even fought in, yet we can't get heavyweight in there, welterweight,
We can't get
fucking
Cody
Rob,
Garbrandt.
flyweight, Cody, you're right, that's the biggest one probably.
Fuck, I'm watching his chin though, it'd be like A5 or something to make it.
With that punching speed of 98 from Conor McGregor, punching power of
I just feel like Cody Garbrandt would be a goopy fucking counter pick to TJ Dillo, or not TJ, DJ.
This is why you see, like,
Just because of the height, and he'd be fast as
He's
fuck
got mad
stuff.
speed still, yeah.
here, this shows you
And he hits like his fucking
McGregor's hands
demon.
are, but man, these guys are going back and
That's the
forth.
problem with a lot of flyweights, they don't feel like they hit hard enough.
I don't know if they
Cody's got a
go
cheeky
enough
1-2 on him, he wouldn't be undersized, like, because like a lot of the flyweights too are not that big. But in
That's what I mean, like I'm watching
bantamweight,
with
yeah, he
recently.
feels like pretty short in comparison to a lot of them.
His combination, Bang Bang looking very crisp right here.
Yeah, Lenny's doing what he needs to.
Man, it's just so back and forth. Sidesteps the side kick. Tries to drop a three-piece on the inside. Nice block low. Gets a lead uppercut.
Bang looking good though.
Bang Bang. The two lands.
That leg kick is going to start deteriorating that power quicker than you know though.
Trying to get that slip straight moving down.
Oh, we got a check.
Spill that has been slipping slightly better here.
Holy
Bang
fuck.
Bang
Oh,
with 4
shit.
At the end of the round, checks it. Another 4
Oh,
piece,
Bang
ending
could have been
with the
fucked
uppercut.
up there.
So low right now. Bang
Man,
Bang
this is
trying
what I
to
mean
fire
about
it
Bang.
through. And it's the
Lenny's
end
doing
of
well
the
though
round.
with leg kicks. He just needs to not like fucking overdo it, because to be honest, his leg is looking a little bit minced right now. Volkanovski a heavyweight, yeah. Yeah, Volkanovski a heavyweight, what's that?
More like the
doing it.
Volkanovski middleweight.
Rumble John. I think we need BJ Penn at heavyweight and all. He fought a little Machida. He fought, who else did he fight?
Fucking Dan Hooker. Fought him
I was about to say
heavyweight.
Dan Hooker, yeah, Dan Hooker. He fought heavyweight. Liam's right.
Well, I think that you ever get out of anyone to get out of the weight classes, I think Cody Garbrandt at flyweight would be the biggest impact.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that'd be a big one. Yeah, definitely. It's not like his chin can get any worse than it is, really. So, like, you're knocking somebody the fuck out instantly, or you're probably just going to miss a lot, slightly gas yourself, and then get KO'd. Kind of like he is at bantamweight, but at least he wouldn't be undersized, so he'd have some better chances. Oh shit!
It was second, you know, Jimmy.
Oh, 334, 334, 333, 240.
But man, what a sequence! Bang Bang landed big shots on Spill.
I'm on 325.
Spill rolled through, caught Bang Bang, and gets a knockdown
I'm at
as well, man.
350.
Oh
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
we
she
could-
KO'd him and all. Put him out cheeky. I remember seeing that. I think it was recorded, but it was absolutely shit quality, and like it was like some fella in the crowd. Mate, I thought Lenny was about to get dropped, and he hits a nasty counter, or like just
Who was
beats
it
him in the
called there you're
pocket.
talking about?
The randomly KO'd some man. Oh, this is not going good. Mate, this is Bang's the way Bangs likes to fight. Lenny needs to just find a fucking counter. Man, featherweight McGregor is so spasticky. Lenny and lightweight would have much more fun time.
Oh, was that a rock?
He fucking kicked him about 4 times, done no damage.
Yeah, Spill putting it all together there.
Bang trying to give him a taste of his own medicine.
So many weapons to think about, but Bang Bang was one who just got a knockdown right there.
Man, look at this though, back and forth, Jesus. This is literally the way all of their fights go in ESFL. Mate, they could fight 1,000 times in ESFL. They're for the most entertaining shit going, I can't lie. They're just like the contrast in styles. Oh, Bang left himself too low stamina. Oh, he's gonna get up kicked. I hate that. Yeah, I knew by the fact the fact Bang was turned around, I knew he was gonna get up kicked. Oh, Lenny bottled it there. Bang's got good up kicks, same, you know. Up kicks instantly twice, then fakes it out. A 1-2 on either side right now could fuck each other. Oh, yeah, that's just fucked up.
Spill's actually doing a great
Oh,
job
he
here,
got
baby.
fucked.
Oh!
That's all she wrote with a nice back
Fucking hell,
cut
sick
there
old fight, man. I can't even lie, that was just,
bang,
that's
bang,
entertaining.
Spill actually's getting the job done, Bailey.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he has the
To be fair,
iconic
I'd
previous
like
profile
fucking
picture.
Vittori at light
Switch
heavyweight.
stance there,
Might be a
boxer,
little bit
almost when he was
undersized.
trying to. He was under so much pressure. You know, he kind of got caught up doing it and then got caught planting his
Has he got a
feet
Rick and Morty
with the
profile
rear
picture on
uppercut
PlayStation?
lead hook. Good way to finish it off. From Spill, looking like a killer, but I tell you what, Spill's someone who did very well this season. Bang Bang got a couple of fights in, but what a great fight from Bang Bang and Spill right there. Back and forth from both of them. They kept each other in the same pace. I mean, you could watch those two fight for a week, couldn't you?
Yeah, definitely. See, one thing technically about that fight, whenever you attack that leg kicks, and instead of your opponent using his time to attack you, he's worrying about switching stances. And with Conor McGregor, one thing, he's only at 87 in that switch stance, so he loses a lot when he switches that stance, and that's exactly what happened. And man, that was
I think that was Papadop's first win in about 2 years.
It was a mirror match back and forth all day, like you said, Bailey.
Remember
He's kinetic in RG.
Oh, great fight.
Papadok
Great
kind of
fight.
just
A
get
bit
past
hard to
around
keep up with that one.
CW.
Yeah, it was such a fast-paced
Yeah,
fight.
very
but
fast.
they
Then
were
also
good.
Naz,
Those two fights.
who's I guess cool with
Alright, we are gonna
some of
keep
CW,
things
kind of
moving,
caught him
guys.
too.
We've
So I
only
guess
got
you can
about
count that.
5 fights left for
Follows
you
the
this
trend.
evening, but one of them now is featuring a legend of the competitive scene, Kinetic.
Let's go, Kinetic!
Taking on Swiss.
Let's go,
Kinetic.
Kinetic! Let's go! Ah, shit, what's it? Kinetic! I can't do it. Let's go, Kinetic, though. I'm rooting for him. I want to see him win. Fuck Swiss. Nah, Swiss is alright in fairness, but I just like Kinetic because he's a bitter fucking cunt. Kinetic cannot lose, man. He's a bitter bastard.
Yeah, okay, Swiss Labex. We already
Oh
know
shit,
Swiss
NATO
is
in the
a
gaff. What's the crack, NATO? How you doing, brother?
on that gas pedal and not let up, no brakes. That's what I like
How you
to call
doing?
it. Losing
Let's
the
go,
game.
Kinetic!
Former
I want to
champ
see this
is
one, to be honest. I've been excited for it, but I think Swiss
big
KOs him.
wins already this season, but can he add the name of Kinetic NRG to his kill list? Overwhelming pressure, elite striking, just relentless.
Who have you got?
Now for Kinetic
Why you
NRG,
just said Swiss?
game changer, 3-3. Definitely at one time one of the best fighters in the world. He's a pressure fighter. He paces himself well. High level everywhere.
I'm gonna put 15k on Kinetic, man. Fuck it.
On the feet, on the ground, in submissions, just everywhere. And now, when you talk about this Piotr Jan pickup here, the meta pickup in the bag.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
put 500
It's no telling
on
what we're
Swiss.
gonna see.
Let's go, Kinetic! It should be good, man.
Going forward against one of the best guys in the world, and Bailey, this is one of the fights that we wanted to see. ESFL 150, these guys, one guy showing respect, another guy's like, let's get it on right now. Round one, baby.
I mean, I always want to see Kinetic fight, and Swiss is such a great opponent, such a high-level guy as well. So this is going to be great. Nice work from Kinetic early there, rolling a couple of hooks and timing a nice knee. With the step
Two
forward,
OG
Swiss
players.
giving it straight back, loading up on the lead hook. Kinetic pouring from the outside. There was
Kinetic
a
likes his body
nice right
kicks.
there as well.
A lot of the Vegas fellas do. Payton, another one that loves the body kick, even with McGregor running forward, body kicks, like very like Ash as well. So fitting they fought each other earlier.
Evading that straight, it's taken out. Look at those
Oh,
That
fuck.
slip straight lead overhand, so
I
Ed.
didn't even see it. They like, yeah,
I do like using
Both
it, but
guys
still.
like, yeah, that was a great combination there, Bailey.
Would you consider it cheese?
Flip overhand
Probably.
so fast, Bailey. And what were we seeing right there?
Yeah, I feel like we've seen that.
But I
a
feel
couple
like
of times
Kinetic
this
slip
season,
hook
when
and
he
Swiss can
he
slip
was
straight lead
chaining that
overhand.
lead overhand on the end of it, and it lands big damage. And the slip straight is enough to get that rock sometimes. So the overhand gets the knockdown. Kinetic
look
gets
at
it
this.
straight.
Go, Kinetic!
Oh.
Beat his fucking ass!
Short, tight combinations on the inside, lead hook into the straight, and then the forward moving, crashing momentum of Kinetic there as he tries to chase down Swiss, but he's done a big chunk of stamina damage with that as
Oh,
well.
fuck.
Nice front kick from Kinetic.
Kinetic loves a good slip hook,
Wow,
apparently.
see,
Fair
Kinetic
play to him.
got that knockdown.
He's an OG
He
player.
chose not to jump on his opponent. Do we have these unspoken rules in this fight where it's like,
Oh.
look, man, we just gonna box this thing out and then
Go on, Kinetic.
knockdown,
Kill him.
that's who's gonna be the
Kill
winner.
him!
Pressure here that Kinetic NRG is showing you why he was one of the best players
fuck.
in the world, especially in the stand-up here. A lot of players like to get Kinetic down.
Kinetic could have got a drop there.
Can,
Ah, yes!
Look at this. And these are the unspoken rules here, Bailey.
Oh, shit. That slip hook's about to get him fucked up, though.
And whoever gets knocked out is the winner. Oh, Bailey, what about that fight sequence here, man? We got a good one on Bailey.
I mean, the fight could have been over right there, but Kinetic, no stamina to follow up with a shot. I thought Kinetic was about to run away with it, landed a beautiful right hand, forward move into it, and it crushed Swiss, but Swiss gave it right back. Both men very, very hurt right now, having done so much damage. I mean, Swiss is nearly out of stamina. We've still got a minute left in the first round. But Kinetic there showing why he used to be one of the best around.
Man, if Kinetic got a couple more combos like that jab hook, jab straight to his guy. Oh, this is it.
Why didn't I jump?
Oh, they're not jumping again.
It's going to be one of those fights where we're not going to jump on you. This is a straight boxing match. Nobody's going to jump on each other. And these guys right now, surprised it went down to the ground. Wouldn't be surprised if they get back.
Alright, fair goes.
But Bailey,
Having a good scrap.
is used to playing here with no stamina. This is to be comfortable. Look at that. Whoa. Wait, what's going on?
DQ, bro.
When he was down, Bailey, and what's
Sick
going
athlete.
on, man? Wow. Switch came back.
Bam, there's the lead overhand.
Yeah, that's when Kinetic returned towards the end of the game. Because that Vegas thing next week, it isn't there.
It looked like Kinetic actually pulled out of range of it.
Is that going to be streamed on YouTube?
Landed anyway, unfortunately. And hot damn, man, those two just went to war, both giving it so out of the straight. Bam, lands clean though.
What? Yeah, it will be.
Beautiful choice to throw the head kick there on the end.
Come on, it does well, like.
This is one of the better fights so far already on the
It's gonna be weird as fuck though, seeing it like you're getting a proper like esports thing.
Showing respect, got so much respect for each other.
Yeah.
I mean, especially with this pickup here, man, anybody can win at any time, no matter the stamina.
I think Swiss is gonna win this one now.
Invasion there, right there, by
just doesn't
Kinetic NRG. Lunging out of the way, but look at
yeah, like Swiss utilizing the slip straight lead overhand, which Kinetic probably isn't aware of.
Oh fuck.
Just missed that roundhouse. Respect shown.
They definitely are. Kinetic up on the stamina, but he's taken so much head health, it doesn't really make too much of a difference because it's one counter shot from either guy.
Oh fuck.
There it is.
Oh fuck.
Combinations there. Swiss Lebix is just absolutely elite level here in this second round, and we've also seen the same counter combinations from Kinetic NRG.
Dude, what the fuck? Goofy ass combo.
Crazy there that Kinetic couldn't throw a follow-up shot.
Oh
my god.
Okay, Bailey, what game am I watching? I hadn't even seen it.
This is fucking spinning back, this new back spinning fucking new kick.
Kinetic back on the feet.
Man, if that was an elbow after that, it would have flashed him probably.
Kinetic can still find a counter shot. Gonna be hard though. Swiss just nailing him. Crazy combination. Straight lead hook drops him though. And for Kinetic, it's the lead uppercut every time when he's hurt that's crushing him. Needs to find a way to get away from the lead uppercut. He might be able to stay on his feet for the next sequence. There's a pivot out from it. Swiss fading, but no stam gang. He doesn't care. Head kick is blocked though. These two are so close here, Boxer. Someone's going unconscious.
Two.
Ah, good shit.
A nice slip.
What a shot.
Hey, what a fight.
Swiss Lebix. These guys just putting on a masterpiece performance and just entertaining the fans, showing respect both ways. Just here, Bailey, and giving us the most entertaining fight possible. Not jumping on each other when they go down, knowing that it was
robbery.
Rigged,
really.
KO. Man, you want to talk about head movement, counter combinations. This is the fight to watch, Bailey. And these were two of the best to go at it here. ESFL 150, one of my favorite fights so far in the competition.
Yeah, that was absolute fireworks. I mean, backwards and forwards.
You heartbroken, Jimmy?
Win that until it was
very much so.
over and said and done.
What fucking ESFL coins do you even have?
Multiple times in that fight, Boxer, and then chaining the lead overhand into it as well.
About 140k left.
Kinetic looked fantastic. He was putting combinations on him. He was
I got 9k.
hurting him. This is a guy who's a former champion this season. Kinetic.
I need to bet big on someone. If I had to bet big on someone on this card, who would you say I should bet big on?
It's been a while. So great performance from him as well. Definitely showing he can still compete.
Well, actually, the odds will probably just be fad heavy, so I don't know.
good.
It depends on the
Actually,
odds. I'll tell you.
What a crazy fight.
Yeah.
I've got to say, I think that's fight of the night right there between those two. I
Yeah,
mean,
definitely.
just insane in terms of the pace that they were fighting at.
Could be, is it
All right,
Ed and
we've got a
Zayev
couple
now?
more fun ones coming up for you guys. I won't announce them yet, but fights 18 and 19 are going to be part of a mini tournament that we're having here for Fadinator's belt, basically. Fadinator is currently the champion on Xbox.
Stop calling that.
So fight number
There's no
18
E.
will be Fadinator versus Tricky. The winner
There's
of
no
that
E at the end of the
will
fucking
go to
E
the
or
next
the
round.
D.
Then we'll have Dave versus Holloway, and the winner of
Fada
that
near
will
man.
fight in the final for the title. So we will be giving away an end of season Xbox title, and then in the main event, the PlayStation title's up for grabs as well. So before that though, we have another fun match up here, Boxer. I'm very excited about this one. We've got the People's Champion Ed Parker taking on the young prodigy Zayev. What a fight this is, Boxer. Now these guys have only fought once. They fought in the GOAT tournament, and they fought on UFC 3. They haven't fought in UFC 4.
Wow.
Oh, this is a big one too.
So we're going to go to lightweight. What a matchup.
Like.
Here. Ed Parker against
Here we go.
at lightweight. Let's go.
I actually make
Zayev,
2K on
look at
Ed.
this record, 28-9, most fights in ESFL or UFC 4 history. 37 fights, one of the longest title runs as well. Recently upset by Dirty Dave in quarterfinals of the Xbox tournament. Will be at SFL Live. All right, he has aggressive combinations, strong in all aspects of MMA, elite combinations. Lost his Ed Parker.
I don't even know what account he'd be on though. Let me message him.
Oh, it's a PlayStation?
ESFL. I just messaged him on the Holloway account.
Use that jab, and he's not going to gas himself out early. Okay, but when you talk about fighting Zayev, this is
Good
one
night,
of the
Daisy.
most talented fighters that we've
Good
seen.
night.
Even though he's young, he's already one of the GOATs, all right, in
Good night, Holly.
UFC 4. So this is going to be a great fight. Showing a lot of respect here.
Look how smooth that frame rate is. Like, I know it's 60 FPS, but it just looks smoother.
He's also picked
Nice.
Conor McGregor,
So I
which
just-
is Ed's pick. So he's taking Ed, he's taking this fight at Ed's world and Ed's game against Conor. So we'll see how it goes. Zayev has not fought in competition for a while.
This
Ed,
will be
of course,
interesting.
had the belt recently until he lost it to Naz.
Can Ed
Fight right there. So
take out
Ed has
Zayev?
come back
Will
this season and really shown
Zayev
he's still got
try
what
and
it takes to
play?
be a champion. Zayev, was an undefeated reigning champion for a long time.
If I lose 2K,
Multiple
gonna be
fights,
very hard,
different
because that's like all my
styles of
money.
matchups. This is going to be a great fight right now. Very technical affair. Ed, straight lead hook to the body. All these little
think
sequences
Ed
are
will
gonna count, are gonna add up.
win
There's one
in the
rear
end,
uppercut to the body
because
there as
Zayev
well.
likes
Ed
to kind of.
tries to give it back out of range.
Zayev's very ego
as well.
driven.
So
There, though.
And can sometimes
right now,
play into
nobody's
his
attacking
opponent's
the
game.
leg, going after that switch stance. They're gonna
Like, I
end
think
up
if he went.
having a straight
Oh,
boxing
Ed
match here,
fucked
but
it.
Look at there already.
Oh.
Counter uppercut there by Zayev is able to land one of them on Ed
Oh,
Parker.
fuck.
Already just slick striking there from the young prodigy Zayev there from Ed Parker. So now what is
Ed
Ed
tried to-
Parker going to have to do? Going to
Ed
have to
fucked
fight off
himself
the
there.
back foot and be careful. Does he collect himself? Wait to round 2, Balian. But if you're Zayev here, man, you're starting out very good here. Already a huge knockdown against Ed Parker.
Yeah, I mean, Ed was landing.
Does this mean Zayev versus Nas is gonna happen, guys?
So he got about 2 or 3 of those combinations in straight lead body hook. Zayev ready with the uppercut.
Fight's not
As
over
soon as he blocks it.
until the fat lady
And that's
sings.
just the reaction speed of these young kids, man. They're
Till
so
your
fast. They
sings.
block their
Yeah.
bodies. The counter shots come before you can even think about what's going on. I mean, that's too fast for me right there. Ed set that hook
Yeah,
up well.
definitely. You know it's too
Zayev
fast for
nailed
me.
it. And
Okay,
Ed
now,
really
man.
takes it here, it looks like as well. Zayev holding the center, pushing. Ed trying to find a target. The momentum of this fight's completely changed.
Yeah, definitely. Ed Parker, nice lunge out of the way. You know, let's see what he's going to be able
I just
to
realized
do,
they both put me seats on.
because he's just one counter combination away himself from, using that same power. That just what are we saying here? He was
Yeah, it's got the slight stamina advantage. What's it? Oh!
And this is what I like to see. Both fighters going through some adversity, and this is when you see the best of the best fighters here. ESFL 150, Bailey, and these guys can just, I mean, they look like they're out, but look, they're coming right back here and got another knockdown there return from Ed Parker. Great job.
Sorry lads, I've been distracted. I know ZF got rocked, but Ed didn't do too much with it.
For sure, both men being able to showcase what they got. Ed ducks a lovely head kick and then really advanced and put some damage on Zayev while he was backing up there. What a great first round. Both men landing big shots right there, getting a feel for each other as well.
Man, what a action-packed first round. And it did not disappoint. Ed Parker and Zayev, you actually can't ask for nothing better. Touching them up here, round two. Ed Parker moving his head. Zayev going, switching levels, landing a nice up. He has to be careful there, going down low, because I know Ed Parker is going to, you know, take a beat on that and maybe return an uppercut there. And there it is, moving his head. Ed Parker able to land a hook right there into this way, but now we know Zayev is very dangerous himself.
Ed makes an ult, which I like. He's gone to the head more than he usually does.
Planted his feet through an elbow that caught Ed as he stepped in, got him to back off there as well, and Ed tried to throw a return on his own elbow. Okay, we're good.
All right, got a little reset there.
All right, little respect shown as well. Zayev's gonna let him come back to the center. Right back on it, 3:30 left in this second round. Big hooks coming around the side of the block have been doing damage for both guys. Ed landed 2 there, but Zayev stuck him with a straight left back down the middle. The problem with this is that both guys are so accurate and do so much damage, Boxer. I don't know if it's gonna go the distance. They're both just so good. There it is.
One counter combination there. Back again, return, you know, from Zayev. Ed Parker initially landing a great lead. I
feel like Ed might be probably mad trouble with the fucking connection to be honest.
Able to land that counter combination himself, and look at there. Ed Parker has to be careful now, and their stamina looks about equal here in the middle of the second round. And look at there, nice combination. There by Zayev coming out. Rear left hook by Zayev.
Yeah, so there's a little hesitation from Ed, it seems like. I mean, I remember earlier Zayev whiffed and Ed was blocking and trying to slip instead of throwing the counter, just because he was being a bit more defensive. Right there, he blocked a lovely shot, then threw a jab, then tried to throw another counter, which he should have probably loaded the first time, and Zayev cracked him with a big left hook, got a rock out of it. So Ed's, you know, defensively looking to be quite, I don't know, he just seems a little hesitant maybe, but for good reason, for sure. You're fighting, you know, someone who's incredibly accurate and dangerous, but not able to take advantage of that block window right there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, these guys are fighting on a whole nother level. Balian, I mean, and Ed Parker right now, he may
I think it was a
slightly,
jab straight that landed before his combo. That should
coming
have
out by
probably
Zayev seeming a little bit more crisp, but that's one thing Ed is good at. He's good at waiting until you're most vulnerable and then landing his shot. Nice teep to the body there by Ed Parker. It seems like these guys are both now getting settled into their game plan. Which one is going
I can't call on that ping.
End up being the top, but he has watched the head health there of Ed Parker, and right now I don't know, Bailey, who you got up on the scorecard.
I mean, they both need to watch their head health right here. This is very intense. I think Zayev really takes that second round. I don't remember if Ed got a knockdown.
Where's Nas from?
I don't think he did. I think Zayev just got the big damaging shot, slipped a straight, bam, left hand landed beautifully. That was Ed Parker that landed that.
Where's Nas from?
Definitely landed some huge shots there. You never
Nas from he's from England.
I'm just gonna say whoever wins this third round, that's who I got taking the fight there. You know, nice body punch there by Zayev coming out. Both of their head healths definitely has been damaged. Ed Parker now pouring on that pressure. You're going
But I think he was American.
Ed Parker here in the
That's
third
because
round.
of like the changes.
Combos.
But still very technical.
So we'll go like into it.
Like we said,
It'll be like a 4-piece, but he'll throw it 2-piece, 2-piece, kind of like.
Do from that point,
So he'll hit you with a jab straight, or he'll hit you with something, and then as soon as that ends, he'll hit you with it again, kind of like, but he'll like separate it. It's good.
See right there, the 2 was there, but He's blocking while doing the head movement as well.
Hashtag simulation still.
So I don't think he can let the two go. But it's a shame because sometimes he's getting these slip opportunities, not able to.
Oh, that was
shots.
unlucky. Probably should have
Defense is its own reward.
stoned.
There's that uppercut again, though. Zayef now hunting for the pull counter, fighting well off.
Oh, that uppercut should have done a wee bit more damage, I think.
Yeah.
A little bit of a little bit ahead on the head health stat, maybe trying to bank some stamina for this.
Jamie, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be heartbroken if Ed loses this hit.
Sequence of this fight. Oh,
I
Ed
think
trying to step through with the uppercut, gets tagged with the two, but then sidesteps the
I
jab.
think he's gonna get KO towards the end, having to try and go for a finish.
Yeah, nice slip straight there by Zayef. And Ed Parker has been doing a good job at staying safe this round, but still applying pressure.
Oh, that would have been.
Almost hit
That would have been.
counter elbow with that classic Ed Parker. Man, but I already know he's one counter combination away from ending this night. Coming up on the last 2 minutes, 20 seconds here, baby.
He's been doing a lot of good damage though. Zayef's been a bit too passive.
Here. I'm not sure who's up on
For
the
pull elbows
there
popular
for
back
Ed
in
to
the
win.
league,
Oh,
right?
Look at that huge rocket, huge knockdown out of nowhere from Zayef, doing a great job. And another knockdown off of the clinch.
Alright, go for it, Ed.
They're back to their feet. Zayef out of nowhere. Ed Parker's like, bring it on, buddy.
Yeah, Ed looked like he was jabbing to bait out something from Zayef, and he was going to slip and throw a big uppercut up the middle, maybe a left hand. Zayef read it and threw the lead hook instead, and Ed slipped right into the lead hook. So great work by Zayef there, just trying to stay, Ed trying to stay a step ahead of Zayef, Zayef trying to stay a step ahead of Ed, trying to stay a step ahead of him. I mean, it's just next level stuff for sure. But now closing the distance again, working the body, still has the hands of Conor McGregor, but a minute left for someone to finish this fight. Rear uppercut one more time, rolls underneath, and another return on the uppercut. Great work there by Zayef. Got such good finishing ability.
Oh, unlucky. Unlucky, Ed.
That is gonna be it.
Nicely done by Zayef, I guess, but them counters are rough, man, on that pin.
Oh my goodness, man. Great fight, backwards and forwards boxer. I mean,
yeah, I mean, that was one of the
I've lost, don't know what, two out of 9 as in percentage ways, but lost that much of points. And back to 7k, back to where it started. Heartbroken.
However, Zayef, like we said, most fights in ESFL history, has a lot of experience of being in different situations, able to collect himself, come back, and take that win against a strong Ed Parker.
Man, what a fight there. I mean, that was just nice to see just two absolute legends of the ESFL just going toe-to-toe. ESFL 150, baby. I mean, that is an iconic legend.
I wish fucking up kicks in this game, like, not like the ones like the push off, but like you ever get in UFC 5, obviously not going to be in it, but like you ever get like the way Tony Ferguson's knocked out comes with fucking up kicks, and the way Nico Price got up kicks, like I wish like you could still do taking off like up kicks to give it the fucking proper he wants.
But it was down to the wire on that.
And get like rocks and shit off him. But I feel like that'd be a pain in the arse for him.
You know, for the offense of Ed, you know, the gate Ed, and find those kill shots, which he did very well. Uppercut was working really nicely for him as well. Great fight from both those men. Thank you. We appreciate you two showing up there and putting on a bit of entertainment for us. But it's time for one more matchup before we get to the title fights boxer. We have 4 fights. No, we have 5 fights left for you this evening now, guys. So we're going to move straight on through.
Yeah, I'm saying fuck it, Jimmy. I'm batting big in the rest of the fights.
From this season, Azora's Flame, 3-0 right now in the ESFL. Not tasted defeat, but Izzy Easy is coming in boxer to spoil the show right here at bantamweight. Let's go straight to it.
All right, Azora Flames 3-0. He's undefeated. He say he's not.
I've never seen either of these fights, Jimmy. You're gonna need to help me here.
Opponent, and definitely not planning to lose his undefeated record. Looking to fight for the title next.
Oh, Azora made it, or is he made it?
All right, so he's already looking forward to the next step. He's a excellent striker, good takedown defense, great at controlling space. Now, Izzy Easy 7-2, former champion. Took some time.
I have to put the wee up symbol there instead of just saying up.
Now is better than ever and looking to give his undefeated fighter his first loss. Easy, he's an accurate striker, confident grappler, applies pressure as needed. So, can the former champion beat the undefeated upcomer? This is a classic matchup, Balian. Can't wait to see how this one plays out here. What do you see from both of these fighters?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just nice again to see.
I always see that as the easy guy, like on the leaderboard and shit, but I've never actually run him.
in Azura's Flame. Someone me and Bruce Lee Rob have been casting this whole season, Boxer, and he's just looked phenomenal. But Easy, I mean, this is a guy who can strike from all positions and keep the fight where he wants it. So we're going to see how this one goes, and we're ready for it. Lots of money coming in on
This card's fucking fleeing.
not much. Azura's Flame.
What?
We'll see how the actual fight
Feels like this card's fleeing.
pressuring, able to use the head movement of Cruz. Nice slip on
It has, I feel, as well. Yeah.
already gets punished by a little 4-piece from Izzy and the lead hook as well.
If JJ's gonna wake up before the
Start
fucking.
fight.
Yeah, lead hook. I'm already liking the head movement that I'm seeing coming out from both of those fighters. Even also, especially Izzy.
Yeah, Aldo versus
Izzy,
Cruz.
he's doing a very good job at just giving his opponent a lot to think about. Leg kicks. We saw a teep up the middle. Head movement. Nice combinations. Just seeing a lot already from this undefeated fighter. Maybe this is a step up in competition here, but Izzy's is showing you why he's a former
Izzy's
champion.
sick.
So let's see if Azura Flames can show us why he's undefeated right now, pouring on that pressure and doing a lot of damage to the legs, to the head with the legs of Dominic Cruz. Right now, Bailey, this seems like a very technical fight.
Oof, nice work by Azura. I love the way he cut the angle on the inside off the lead leg to still throw the teep kick. and keep
Izzy has to be like one of the toughest fights you can have
right
if
there.
you've only fought him one time. Like,
Careful, back foot has the power advantage, but Azura's using the jab and level changes to really get Izzy freezing, gassing, blocking low on the retreat as well, using the footwork stat of Dominic Cruz. No, he's not going to take any headshots at that
Fucking-
close, and also maybe
what a
break the
tip,
head down.
Sean, man.
He's probably not going to throw when he's moving backwards, so good smart work from Azura. I told you he was going to make the head kick out, Boxer, and there we go. Going to run him down with it as well. Izzy against the cage, taking big damage.
Yeah, I agree. What's it called?
What a
Oh,
shot by
Super
Flame.
impressive.
Izzy taking shots. There's
It's
loads
unfortunate
of
with
them.
Ed.
Fuck.
Might get the finish.
He's
Couple
fucking
more.
good too. He's just having a bit unfortunate. Like, it's
What a sequence
double.
right there, fading out that,
kind of like,
that
what is the word?
roundhouse,
Oh, he's just had a bad
Being
streak.
able
Yeah,
to
2
come
fights in a
right
row where
off
he's had to fight
of
fucking
that
Holloway, which is
counter
one of the
and
best
get
players in the
knockdown,
ESFL at the
and then
moment,
go for the
and
flying
probably
knee.
one of the
I
worst
mean,
Ed's
Azura
worst matchups
is
with the
showing why
takedowns. I
he
mean,
is
he got him in a weight
undefeated
with
against
fucking
a
Usman on
former
top of that.
champion,
You know,
This is very
then he got
impressive stuff.
Zoyaf.
Now with this
Ed's a
control
big
time
counter fighter,
on top, what
and
does
he,
do
you
from
know, you
here
can't do them
to
counters
posture up
efficiently on that
and
ping. So
land some damage, but that was one of the best sequences
I
of the
know.
night, Bailey. Huge moment in the fight there from Azura Flame.
Yeah, and you could see it coming as well. You know, we called it there. The head kick was coming out. He was just blocking low. Unlikely, really, that someone would throw a head kick off the back foot like that. But even in that situation, Izzy threw it, and he was ready for it. And he landed his counter shot, put some combinations together as a result. The flying knee was such a nice touch against the cage. Opponent can't go anywhere. And Izzy's had a big tax on his stamina as a result of all the damage as well. It's just going to make this whole fight a lot harder for him, Boxer.
Yeah, definitely. So right now, Izzy is definitely on notice as he's been knocked down and served up cold there by Azura Flames.
And the
Let's
police
see
is
if
calling, is he?
man, if Izzy loses now, I'm gonna be fuming.
that he can go through some adversity, collect himself.
Why? You bet big on or
come
something?
back out in the second round and
No,
do
I just
better
like
than
Izzy.
he did in the first.
No.
And look at there, a nice takedown there to stop that momentum. of
Oh, yeah,
Izzy.
but
Now, the thing,
losing to
if
Naz
Izzy
isn't
get
really
back up against
fucking
Dominic Cruz,
big thing. Like, he's the
Aldo,
champion.
it looks like Azura Flame
That's
is
literally just like a
going
50-50
right where
fight.
he left off here in
That's
the
why I
first
mean, like,
round.
Holloway won,
Continuing
and
that dominance on the ground.
the F1 was rough because they were just like, you know, bad style matches. You get me? But like, that one was like the first one. That one was just a good fight. The Naz one, they just went back and forth. Good ping, good mirror match with Connor in lightweight.
With the low stamina and staying in the pocket there on low head health and low
Can't be
block.
upset with
That's
that.
kind of an interesting
That's
choice
all I
at
say.
that point. Izzy seems like he's just trying to get some damage out of Boxer because
I
self-preservation
feel you.
is not being taken under consideration.
Ugh.
And Azura just made him pay right there.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes you can get frustrated, and that frustration takes the better of you. Things like that happen, but it seems like Azura Flame.
How's Ed and good?
To fight,
For, yeah.
great head movement, especially off that 98 footwork. from
you know?
Dominic Cruz.
What?
You know, he has all those
Has Eden Goat fought yet?
and here we go. There's one of his signature movements right there.
Eden
from
fought a
Dominic
goat?
Cruz,
No.
which makes him so dangerous.
Oh, Eden Goat? Yeah, not an ESFL, I
When
don't
you
think.
mix him with one of the best strikers
I haven't seen
we've
that Goat guy
here tonight,
fight
and
ever
he's
really. In
mixing
fact,
up
I've been watching the
takedowns,
ESFL for a
got
couple
stuff
months.
right there. But
I
these
think they
guys
fought
are definitely
actually
mixing it up
in
here, and this is what it
East
takes to
for.
be one of the best
They
fighters
fought
here
sometime.
at
I
this
forget.
high
I feel like I
end.
remember them
So
fighting.
exactly
Oh,
what
that
it
was
is.
kind of cheesy.
Look
Come on,
at it.
Azores.
Bailey, wow, what was that? Just
What
got
did they?
hurt right there.
Oh, what the
That
fuck?
huge knee to the body. Oh my goodness. That didn't look crazy. That was crazy, Bailey.
It's such a great personification of Dominic Cruz's style, you know, just taking in a video, but taken into a video game format and made even more effective. He's gonna lock this choke in right now.
Bailey.
Personification. Why do you need to say that big ass word?
But, you know, at the start, Izzy was going backwards. Azura was just pressuring, and doing great work moving forward. Got the footwork at the speed of Cruz, and now when he's retreating and Izzy's pressuring,
Surprised I didn't see it happen, Gully there.
sit back, pull, throw again. You know, there's very little return rate. He can just fire non-stop. And it's very much like Cruz in real life.
Oh,
But
there
there's
it
a catch
is.
from Izzy
Show
and
you
the
why
lead
he's a
uppercut.
champion. Coming
Great
back
work.
off of some huge adversity, Bailey, and these this is a pull party like Bruce Leroy say, but a nice knockdown there from Missouri's not having it. Coming back, getting a knockdown of his own, Bailey.
Great work from Azoro there again to close out this round. What a great performance. Izzy's got nothing left in the tank stamina-wise. Still got a rock. I don't know if he can pull it back, but what a showcasing for Azoro tonight.
Wow, pulls coming out of everywhere. I definitely would think about throwing more straights here, but these guys can get a beat
I know.
on that. And
All
just
my
sway
heroes
out of
are
the way, but these pull counters are definitely
falling in front of me.
making the difference here
All my
in this
heroes.
fight. These guys easy looking for that pull counter, and you can just see it. But look at that, the advantage right there. I mean, that's just remarkable. Damn, you know, life lead damage. I mean, stamina advantage there for Azura Flames, Bailey. And if he just stays safe right here in the third round, you got to think it was going to go to him.
Yeah, I mean, pretty smart. I mean, not even looking for damage on the ground. A pound right there, just postures up, takes a free transition to hard.
Let's look at how they got a
Sprawl,
food guard more.
which again is just a tough spot for Izzy. He's banging those get-ups, which are hard enough to get anyway. He got that one. I think Aldo has the get-up.
As Aldo got a food guard more.
Azora's walking forward right here. 3:30 to survive. Izzy lead
yeah, he
body
does.
kick into the lead hook to the body.
I was wondering if he'd
and
have one
Teep as
second.
well, pulling out. This is just non-stop offense right here. This is going to be the sequence right here. Surely Boxer, an elbow keeps him in it, but for
He
how
loves a good
long?
fucking body now.
Swaying the teeth, get you in trouble, going to the body, getting a rock. Man, boy, this is a very
No, he
impressive
really does love me
performance
body.
here by Azora Flame. Right now, this reminds me of a young Avita and a young Zayef. He is putting the rest of the
Goofy
ESFL
up,
fighters
fucking
on notice
tape.
right here with this performance. Now, anything can happen, but I mean, just look at the stamina advantage there by Azora Flames. I mean, this is a very impressive performance against a former champion here, Bailey, and this is just
I
very
know.
impressive.
Man, it's
Yeah, I feel like
disappointing
he
to see
probably
fucking
needs to
Izzy
finish it
lose.
off.
Izzy lose.
Irritate some
Why do you sound
people.
like I was fucking
There's
crying
a
there?
nice
Izzy
seat, though,
lose.
that gets the right
Kinetic
uppercut.
lost.
Here it is.
Oh,
Huge
fuck's
rear
sake,
end
man.
of the
Izzy
first
lost.
round. What a performance by Azora right there. I mean, just flowed on him. It was so difficult to fight him going backwards, and then when Izzy
Well, I
started
bet 100 on that other guy, so or no, I bet 500 on that other guy.
Izzy lost. Kinetic lost. Ed lost.
Very tough competitor to be faced against right
McGrath
there.
lost.
And, showing why. Azora's
That one's
played
only because
4-0
my
this
bets.
season.
Robin and
So
McGrath
season
both like
4's
fuck
coming.
them.
There will be one more season before.
I'm back up the AK, let's go.
Whenever that is. So great work for Azora, and that man could be a champion someday.
I won 1.5k.
Yes.
Awesome
Bailey,
sauce.
I see why nobody wants to fight him. Great job for Izzy stepping up, fighting this young prodigy. I mean, this was one of the best striking performances that I've seen. Man, 4-0 here, and that was a very impressive, excellent striking to say the least. At a scouting report for Missouri Flames. Wow.
All right, all right. We're just looking what's happening next, guys, because we're about to move on to our title picture, and we may have had someone not able to make it tonight. They did mention they might not be able to. We have a eliminator about to happen here because the current champion Fadeinator is looking to defend his belt tonight. You know, we've only got 3 fights left now. We've got Fadeinator taking on Tricky. The winner of this will go through to fight the winner of Dirty Dave Holloway, but apparently one of those guys is maybe not here yet, so we're going to see what happens. But before that, do we have our ESFL live poster ready to go to show? Right, guys, so if you don't know, and we have been reminding you all evening, tonight is ESFL 150 landmark event for the community, but next weekend we're going to Vegas at the HyperX Esports Arena. You can be there as well. Come on down, you can watch the show live. If you want to compete, you can still compete. You can still sign up and compete. I will be there, the ESFL staff will be there. I know Prioxis in chat is coming on down, Marshall Mind is coming on down. It's going to be a celebration of the community in Vegas next weekend, June 5th, Sunday.
I'm going to Vegas.
Swiss style tournament to kick things off during the day. Then there will be a short break around the middle of the day-ish. And then in the evening, we will have 8 men that have come out of that Swiss style tournament.
What?
I feel like the price to actually get there would be more than what you would win, even if you got first place.
Champion. They will get a belt. First place gets $2,500. $1,000 for second place, and third place $500. So come on down and watch. It will be live here on the ESFL Gaming Twitch channel. It'll also be on the HyperX Twitch channel as well, I believe. Lots of fun stuff. Boxer, mate. Look at that. Not bad for first prize, is it? $2,500 in the belt. What do you reckon?
Yeah, no, you talking about $2,500 first place, and I seen that ESFL belt. That's definitely going to be something that you're going to want in your stash. It's going to be live in Vegas, playing UFC 4. Content creators will be there. I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Yeah, it's going to be just a nice overall event. Come out, meet, greet everyone, have a good time. Some great UFC performances.
Are you actually going to be there?
It's going to be a great time, definitely, baby. I want $2.5 grand, man.
Hell yeah, exactly. Well, maybe we should stop commentating and just start.
Don't say I'm not sure across to get there.
Probably.
We're going to go straight on to this next fight. So we have a mini Grand Prix tournament, depending on if the other competitors show up. If not, well, we'll sort out what happens then. I believe Holloway is missing, so Dirty Dave will win by a forfeit and fight the winner of this fight for the Xbox title if Holloway doesn't make it. But first, Fadeinator versus Tricky Swifts. It's for the belt. The winner of this, though, will go through and have to either we'll have to defend the belt again or immediately defend it. So let's go straight to the fight. Flyweight division, Fadeinator, Tricky Swifts.
All right, Tricky Swift, 19-8 here, second most fights in ESFL UFC 4 history with 27. Won the belt in season 3 versus Hammer, lost to Fadeinator.
Why are they sitting at 190? What the fuck's playing on Trixie's account? Fucking Zoyaf.
Venom Invitational Champion. High level footwork, dangerous even when losing. Now with Fadeinator, he's the current champ. Get all that former stuff. This is what's happening right now. Fadeinator beat Trixie at ESFL 146. They first lost by KO. It was a Whitaker mirror match. Looking to end this rivalry with Trixie, planning on giving his belt away. He's comfortable everywhere. Always looks to finish. He's a knockout or artist. With,
Holloway is actually not here, sadly.
This right here, current champion. You talk about looking at this flyweight division with DJ. This is about to be a fight, baby.
Oh, yes, it is. So this tournament started at ESFL 149. There were a couple of people in it. Ed Parker was eliminated. Jamie was eliminated as well. But now here we are.
Did he just say I was eliminated?
In the red, current champion, 14-4 this season, has looked fantastic and dominant.
Well, have you know?
Let's change that tonight. Love the matchup here.
You feel me?
5 rounds as well, guys, because this is for a belt.
Do not say I've lost.
Yeah, definitely. And it's amazing.
No way.
So
So I'll have Jimmy. You're gonna have that. You're gonna have the out of one.
Next, I won't have it.
3, 4, and 5.
Failing, mate. How about I fucking scrap you? That's not on.
Get motivated.
So I didn't get eliminated.
Nice strikes there from Trixie already. coming out here with, but right now with this
Swag Junior looks like you're gonna have to change that to
you can
13
take
and
your
1 now.
time here and pace it a little bit different.
Lost be a
5-round
forfeit.
championship fight here, baby. This is for everything.
Because that's not funny. I mean, you don't see me laughing.
Mistakes of Tricky.
So
Or
he
he's
didn't
going to
lose.
have to outscore him because, you know, the power advantage.
Who was your
is
last fight
very
actually against
firmly
you?
Davis and Figueiredo pick.
Blake.
Tricky. But, you know, we'll see if the stamina comes into it. It is 5 rounds. But Faidenet is going to have to be careful in the exchanges. Needs to stay one step ahead of the offense. Kind of doing
I had a feeling this would be the matchup. Good for a DJ, bad for Figgy. Figgy too slow.
See, one thing with Demetrius Johnson in that Faidenator,
Not even that he's too slow. It's just Demetrius Johnson got that fucking. What even is it? It's basically 100 speed though.
He's just on smack though, isn't he? He just is a little bit of a crackhead.
From Tricky Swift. I mean, hey, man, you can't mess around with that power there of Figueiredo.
Tricky
It's
twist.
very
Yeah.
impressive. This may not go in the rounds 3, 4, and 5, Bailey.
Yeah, for sure. Well, if you're going to get hit by a power puncher, it's probably
Nah,
gonna happen
because
in the
Fad
first
needs to.
round.
Fad's
It's
not
always
playing
the
this
worst
right,
place
but
to
it is
take
5
damage.
rounds, so I
Tries to
do
take down those as
anticipate
well.
Fad to
Good trips on
tune up the
Figueiredo as a
pace
pick
as he
well.
can
He's
with
a great
DJ.
pick for this weight class. You've got the hit and run ability on DJ, but it's a bit of an uphill battle. Some might say, you know, compared to the meta of this division.
Oh, that
Your
leg
DJs, your Morenos, your Figueiredos.
Mate, both of our legs are fucked up.
Excuse me, not DJ,
But to be honest, I don't know who it hurts more. Probably DJ because DJ's power is already none. But also his cardio, like if bow power is shit, I guess, you know, output is going to mean more, and I guess, you know, DJ has... Oh, beautiful! Oh, and there's the drop.
Wow. Tricky unable to take that all on the chin, gets a block breaker and a knockdown as a result. Another
Cardio of fucking
You're a
tricks,
little
he's
bit
going to
ahead.
go down, 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 down.
Yeah, Faidenator really doing a good job. Even though we got that 87 power there from Demetrius Johnson versus a 97 power there coming from Figueiredo and Tricky. Man, this thing does not seem like it's going to go the distance here. Round 1, both guys suffering knockdowns there. It looks like significant strikes is going to go to Faidenator, but man, this is coming out already.
The winner is going to fight Dave.
Round
Santander.
2 here. If it's going to be just like round 1, this may not go the distance here. Man, both of these guys really showing why they're at the top, and this is a championship match.
Oh, Faidenator just crashing right through now, landing a ton of straight lead hooks. Shaking chunks of the
I
head
knew he
of
would
Love.
fucking
Tricky,
maul
there's
him.
another one
I
right
said it,
there
I
as
said it,
well.
I said it.
Also,
Don't tell me I
leg
didn't.
the
I said I had the
switch
most
onto
confident
Figueiredo
in
is
Fad.
not great.
Said the
Faidenator,
chances of
he's
Fad
feeling
winning.
confident on the
another
inside.
knockdown.
I was going to say, this is a dangerous game. He does not have the power, but it didn't matter. He just swung on the inside, caught him nicely with a bunch of lead hooks. And look, now backing up, another lead hook.
Oh, the
Cannot
fight.
stay away from him. Lead uppercut overhand, just crushed him, blocked up.
I did
fuck.
have Fad winning this fight, and what the fuck has Fad done? Why have you done that, Fad? You were not gonna get the finish there, Fad. Oh, nice ground and pound defense. Fucking fair play.
But Tricky trading whenever his head health was low, it ended up costing him some knockdowns. But while he's on top, you know, can he posture up and do some damage while he doesn't take damage? It's going to be very tough.
Fad's head has to sell over, I think. Actually, no.
Oh, Fad's got this. Oh, Fad's got sick joint subs. Trixie might be in trouble here. I'm sorry, if this was Sean, that fight was over. Sean's joint subs are something spastic. I don't know how he does it, but fair enough. I'm so
Somehow I've actually escaped like 37 of them.
He got me with like a fucking half stam, remember? Was he fucking prick? What's that? The guy at half stam.
Listen.
What happened to Camp? He got
Listen.
banned from ESFL. He's still chilling though. He's in.
Why'd he get banned?
Yeah.
Why'd he get banned though?
Now he's going to recover fairly well, but he's taken way more damage than he probably would have thought, especially exchanging on the inside. Surprising that Faidenator has been having a go of it, but it's the lead hook time and time again of Faidenator that's just landed.
It makes me sad hearing them call him Faidenator, man. Stop calling him that.
Right there, popped him, but not enough damage. Not enough to stop Faidenator for coming forward. And there again with the lead hook, now rolls through to the uppercut. Another lead hook land. Unstoppable that. Another one.
You see, one thing you got to watch out. DJ is one of the fastest guys in this game here. And you got to watch out.
And the thing is, they thought they could get away with it. ZF's on his account.
But Fadenator's the one right there with the low head health. And let's see, Tricky.
This looks like this looks like Hammer versus.
Take this to the ground, he didn't. But man, this is definitely Bailey and surprising what he can do with this 87 power of DJ, but he's able to have a lot of output here with one of the fastest guys in the game.
Yeah, for sure. Fadenator not worried about trading. That's a nice timed rear uppercut though by Tricky, who can just
Them leg kicks for Fat are paying off now too. He was behind on the leg health in round 1, but that could have ended badly. He pulled back a little bit late, you see.
This is a title fight right now as well. Fadenator fighting like the champion, trying to defend.
That hair helps give me anxiety for Fadenator. Look.
2 times in one night. I don't think any ESFL champion has ever done that before. It will be a little bit of history making stuff.
Trixie hits him with a slip straight lead overhand. Could be tricky. You know me.
Man, wow. He is just walking through all of this danger and just rocking.
Yeah,
I'm getting flashbacks to when Fad done this to Caliber and then ended up getting fucking beaten.
Yeah, that's right. And now,
all right, safe from the combination.
did he not get DQ'd or some shit?
Yeah, it was kind of unfortunate.
How the fuck did he get DQ'd? You know what happened?
And then now they're back in full guard here. Went
Jimmy?
for,
he got DQ'd because a little bit of mount bubble. Like I said, unfortunate really.
into sprawl here.
Smart by Fad. Really just avoiding all sort of grappling there, you know, no mount, no side control, no possible Kimuras or anything.
Speaking of fucking man bubble, you get fucking optics. He man bubbled me earlier and I was like, come on man. I don't think he would actually leave me though.
He would absorb it though, but oh, there we go, back to the stand up.
I'm back now.
Yeah. You can't play around with that figure eight, but look at there again.
When it's on right,
His head health was
sometimes I mount bubble people on right.
From the previous rounds on Bailey. I mean, he's just in trouble now.
Man, this fight was absolutely dominant.
Of DJ, a huge knockdown there.
Man, this fight was brutal. Dang.
Right now, looks like one of his arms was trapped, just landed huge ground and pound, and that was enough. Fadenator. Just showing you
I did say put all your points on Fad.
I did put all my points on Fad. Not all of them, but
there we go. There we go. I
maybe
mean,
a couple of them.
See the history play out. Fadenator
Oh yeah.
the belt off
Back up to 9k.
Off with Tricky, excuse me. Earlier on in the season, and then yeah, revenge. Well, not even revenge, but the same result. Boxer, the champ remains the champ. He has another defense on his belt right here as well. And he will move on into the next round. We are just seeing what the results will be between Dave and Holloway, and if they will be fighting here tonight. But what did you think of the performance from the champ as a whole there, Boxer?
Yeah, I thought that was a very solid performance there by Fadenator, especially with that Demetrius Johnson pickup. Anytime that I see fighters use Demetrius Johnson, you know it's not going to be an easy fight because it's a very technical fighter, a very fast fighter. Like I said, 99 speed, but we saw how he was able to use that, even though, and it makes up for that 87 punch power. I mean, if he can land more strikes, it really doesn't matter. And that was a very impressive performance there by Tricky Swift also, because he had his moments in that fight, just didn't have enough. Fadenator had him a little bit more early and a little bit more often, showing you why he is the current champion. So Bailey, that was a impressive performance by both of those fighters, to say the least.
Yeah, it was a lead hook, wasn't it, of Fadenator that Tricky just could not get away from, could not find an answer for.
Good
when you
fight.
get down to 125, you know, people can fire off combinations so quickly, the stamina lasts for so long. Your block gauge gets eaten up so fast there. You have to really be careful to stay away. And when you're retreating against someone like DJ who has really high footwork, it's so hard to get your head clear of those strikes. You have to do head movement, moving backwards almost, because you just keep taking the shots.
Yeah, like you say, that footwork of DJ is 98. So I mean, you got the speed, you got the footwork, so is everything. So yeah, what do you think about everything, all of the fights that we've seen collectively, just all of the talent that we've seen here
Good shit.
leading up here. Looking forward to this main event that's coming up.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like we are. What? Oh, okay, right. We'll have a little recap then. We can show you guys the fight card and everything that happened so far tonight. Right, so yeah, well, look at this. Look at this magic card. And a boxer, you were here for ESFL 50 as well, weren't you?
Yep, definitely.
That was one we did with Brian Hayes, right? ESFL 50. We had Brian Hayes, and we had that's the creative director of the EA Sports UFC franchise, came on, called some fights for this. ESFL 100, we had that epic fight between Martial Mind and Prioxis. Fantastic fight, that one. And here we are, ESFL 150, a massively stacked card with tons of good fights here tonight. We've seen a veterans comeback. We had Papa Duck.
Did they just ignore Swab Jimmy versus Boot?
And host Ninja there resolving some.
Well, they're recapping this card.
Future contenders Zayaf and Ed Parker.
But he's gonna have to send Martial Man versus Proxys.
Ed Parker, despite not fighting in so long, Ed's still looking good in that
I think
one.
he
If you
just
missed that one,
read off the wrong card, maybe.
Watch any of this event. It'll be on the YouTube.
Oh, I thought they only fought once.
Watch it archived here on Twitch. Get some research in before ESFL Live. On next Sunday, it's coming up.
I don't know.
Man taking on Z Hunter there as well. What a great fight there between
Oh, he spelled Cameron's name wrong.
ESFL 50.
and co-founders of the ESFL to still put on a show for you guys.
I'm a puller, yeah.
Any highlights from you, Boxer, so far? You got a fight of the night?
Oh man, yeah, definitely. Okay, Azura Flames for me, right? I mean, that really stood out. Also the Swiss and Kinetic fight that really stood out. Also, I think one of my favorite fights was with the stupid calf, and that fight was really good.
Yeah,
what
great
fight was that one? I mean,
Daniel Freeman.
yeah, I really think, with a little bit more focus, he could have, changed that fight. But that fight was really good. It's just so many fights, and we still got the main event to go. But those really stood out.
What the fuck on? Why is Billions voice so high? And did you hear that?
Who won Papa?
Yes,
Papa Doc, actually, surprisingly, in a Conor.
Yep, there we go. So yeah, we do have the official word in the back. TD Holloway was supposed to fight Dirty Dave to determine the winner of that fight, and then the two winners were going to fight, well, Fadinator, who just won. But it looks like Holloway's not able to make it, so Dirty Dave gets a pass. So now we just had Fadinator defend the title. Well, he's got to defend the title right now once again because Dirty Dave advances. Wow. So the co-main event of the evening for the Xbox Championship to crown the final champion.
Fuck's sake, Dave, man. What are you up to, son? Or not Dave.
It's going to be Fadinator taking on Dirty Dave on Xbox at lightweight. Let's go to the fight, Boxer.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so Dirty Dave.
Yeah, I bet the house on fucking Fadinator.
First fight among these two. Can Dave experience from multiple title fights get him the win?
What?
So he can finally get his.
Do you bet the house on Fadinator again, or do you bet any massive underhook?
Dangerous kicks.
There's not much point betting on either. I'd say put some points on Dave. Fad, because he'll probably win.
Just how technical he is.
Fad'll definitely win. Fad's takedown defense is too good. He'll just rock the shit out of the fucking thing on the feet.
Have experience in, unless you was in a tournament, is fighting multiple times in one night on one card, because you have to mentally prepare yourself and get yourself back to that level.
I put like 3k on like Dave, but I like Dave too, but I like Fad. Well,
one of the meta pickups here in this lightweight division
I don't know
because
what problem
of his
is me
power,
though. I will get him.
because of what he can do on the ground. Championship fight, ESFL 150, round 1 Bailey, and what do we see?
Well, we'll see if Dirty Dave wants to incorporate a bit of grappling. We know how good he is in top position. And one thing he probably doesn't want to do is hang around with Fadinator on the feet, because he
go for a glitchy jab single.
Slick. And we know we've seen him just land one shot and then put combinations together to finish a fight. So Dave, I already like that he's throwing leg kicks.
Dave just gets the pressure put on him and can't alleviate it. If he can get a knockdown, or quick couple knockdowns against Fad or something, man, it could, fuck up Fad. But he just minces Dave's head health, puts that pressure on, like I said.
What happens when he doesn't have a speed advantage? However, we saw the switch stance come out there from Dirty
Fedinator is
Dave,
definitely
and
one of
what
the best in the
happens
game.
is he
Yeah, he's got
loses a
great
little bit of
pressure.
that
It's
speed.
best. It's his
So
best thing,
Fedinator
really.
has a little bit of that speed advantage
Got good
now,
combo
as
chains.
he's
Like,
staying in
I think
in
Sean
that,
would have beaten him, but
stance there for
no,
Dustin
never.
Poirier. So let's see if he's able to do the same thing that we saw in the last fight. Technical fighter here, and looking good so far.
Nice
Takedown
work.
here. Let's see if he gets it. Doesn't
Great
get
I don't
it.
remember the
takedown
last
from
fight,
Dave.
probably.
Dirty Dave, and this
Bird
is going
fat.
to be huge because you pay a penalty in stamina for missing those takedowns here, but it's not all over already.
Fad
but
just
look
edging
at that.
ahead on health
Look at
again.
the stamina there.
That's the way it usually
already
happens, and then
by
it'll
both
just
of
start
the
picking
fighters
up in
here.
difference.
And we
He'll
had
get a
this
rocket
5-round
drop, take a
fight,
slam
so
on
these guys have to
advantage.
pace themselves.
Yeah, they
Make
will
Fat
recover fairly
Dave
well, having
panic.
picked up Poirier. That was a great takedown by Dave. He landed a nice right hook. There's a good timing on the double leg. Just even better takedown defense from Fadinator, who's now double jabbing his way back through lead hook, bouncing off the block, jab, baits
I know
out,
what
nice
that
3-4,
Dave tried to
which
do
just
there.
lifts
Actually, he
Dave
went
more
into
stamina
southpaw
right there
for
as well. So Dave is
I know what
reacting
Dave
to
did.
Fadinator right now. Now he's coming forward thinking about setting up his own offense. But if you ask me, Fade is starting to take control of this fight.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like he is starting to take control. Still very early here. Dirty Dave says he wants that goal. Well, here's his opportunity right now to just think about everything that he's doing and really fight a technical fight. I don't see any fighters right now going, to the legs to open up the head. Nice body kick. That definitely will help out. Those body kicks really do wonders on your stamina. But also there, whenever you get hit in that bread basket, when you miss a hook and get hit in the stomach, that also is something that Nader is able to land and doing a good job of.
He does
Yeah,
play like
and
he's stuck in the
getting
mud.
him to miss quite a lot as well there.
Fad's
We
got
needed
great
that.
reactions, so
But
really
Dave,
you have
'cause
to.
Fadinator's pulling out the offense from Dave.
Wow, look at
he
this.
dropped his
Well,
hand.
really poor from Dave.
Did wonder if
Really,
Dave was
really,
gonna
really
grapple.
poor from Dave.
That's the first question you asked. I said maybe. He's definitely shot a few takedowns now. Got that one off a rock as well. Really showed his hand. But guess what?
Oh, I would have started to get the fuck
Dave
out of
doesn't get to take advantage of the rock.
I probably should have
Yeah.
jumped in there.
To get a takedown, I don't think
Down
he's
him,
going
he'll
to get
say.
one, boxer.
Yeah, definitely. So
But I
whenever
do-
you look at the stamina advantage,
Do like
it's
just
showing respect
sitting back
here in
and just
round one.
criticizing others while not playing.
Dave had a rock, and I think he wants to get the fight to the ground, but if you're doing good enough to get a rock on your feet, then I'm thinking you may want to stay with that game plan. You may just be, trying to just stick with it a little bit too much. Because right now you're
Look at
down
that
in
health
the
difference.
stamina
Look at the
lead.
stamina difference.
Fadinator
This
is
fight is
on
always
oppression
far started.
already. Has a rock right there, knockdown, I should say, coming out in the second round, and this is going to be hard to come back from Dirty Dave unless he's able to get that takedown and do some damage from there.
Yeah, unfortunately for Dave, given his game plan, he's just got a lot of disadvantages. He's fighting orthodox, which doesn't help him, and he's not able to get the takedown. And Dustin Poirier's got really low takedown stats, so I can see the pick and maybe wanting to go toe-to-toe with a champ on it, but it's not really be advantageous to his game plan right here. And for Fadinator, who wants to walk him down and box him, I mean, there are so many strengths of Dustin Poirier that play into that boxer, and he's just taking full advantage right now. Dave letting the combinations go, but the block doesn't even get broken there. And the champ, Fadinator, keeps walking him down. Another rear uppercut, puts together a four-piece combination. Dave stays on the feet right there, but he's lost. He's wobbly. He's like a sailor at sea. And there's another uppercut. More
he is
punishment.
really putting these combinations together, Bailey. What I'm seeing from Fadinator, he's not coming in with the same entry. And see, another takedown denial. Sometimes he's doing a double jab. Sometimes he jabs and he waits. Sometimes he does a jab rear uppercut. These are the striking tips that everyone should look at, and just look at this masterclass performance here that Fadinator is putting on.
Fad's
in his
nervous.
entries
Looks it.
and why he's getting these knockdowns over and over against a very tough Dirty Dave. He's just mixing it up, Bailey, and very well.
Oh,
Fad was waiting for him to go for the full half guard sweep from that position.
Looking to get another defense against Dave. He's put on a masterclass. We're not even at the end of the second round, but Dave is on his last legs. Another rear uppercut. That's three in a row with the ground and pound.
Over. No, it is over with just like that, Bailey. I mean, just a technical
Yeah.
performance.
I'm actually snapping with that. What the fuck was Sean doing, man? I wanted to see Sean with that belt instead.
For the championship, and you didn't do it not once in ESFL 150, but you did it twice. 2 championship title defenses here, back to back. Not too many people had that feather in their cap, Balian, all in one night. Man, that's a great performance by Fadinator.
If there was any doubt who the best was on Xbox right now, Boxer, I mean, I think it's that man. I think it's Fadinator. That's 16-4 in the ESFL now for that man. And that is
a nice one, fucking.
And a great way to end season 3, holding on to that belt. And you got to believe he'll be ready to defend it come season 4 as well if he wants to come back. But what a legacy secured by Fadinator across this season. Dampen it right there at the end. Took the belt off of Swift, right? Yeah.
Oh fuck, here we go, main event.
Tricky at the start of the season.
I'm actually nervous for some reason.
Again,
Ah!
still your champion.
Fucking drop the fucking vape me ankle.
At the end of season 3 here come ESFL 150 Boxer. That's what I call a title fight right there. What a fight. What
yeah, nice one, mate. You're fucking sweet, Dave. What have you done? And that is very impressive. Like I said, Fadinator, you
know,
got a
Fadinator or something.
15-4 record, current champion on
Maybe
the Xbox side.
disrespecting Fadinator right now,
Looking
Jimmy.
forward to seeing
Leave
what
it.
No, but I wanted to see fucking Holloway get the belt and he's gonna battle it.
Seasons, but wow, Bailey, and that's very impressive.
Yes, indeed it was. All right, everybody, we have one fight left for you this evening. A fight that people have been asking about for the last 4 hours, Boxer. Because people have been waiting for this fight.
Okay.
Apparently. Before we do go on to this one, one more final reminder for you: ESFL Live is happening live from the Las Vegas HyperX Esports Arena. We will be broadcasting from there.
I'm gonna bet big on Nas, just because if he loses, I'll be like yo, and if he wins, I'll be like yo.
Some of your content creator friends, meet some people from the community, fight camps, the fighters, watch them fight live, or stay at home, tune in on Twitch. We will give you all the details. Make sure you join the ESFL Discord. All right, the link is going to go in the Twitch chat right now. If you're on YouTube, just come on over to the Twitch chat, or it should be on the YouTube there in the description. But in the ESFL Discord, there's thousands of UFC 4 competitors. You can join a camp or a team. You can have some spars. You can join a lower league. You can try and trial to get into the ESFL if you want to fight here. It all starts with the Discord, so make sure you jump in and join the Discord if you're not a member. Also, if you've enjoyed the show tonight, make sure you're either subscribing on YouTube or you follow us here on Twitch, just so you can come back and watch another one. And yeah, we'll continue. We're show 150 now, Box. Obviously, we're going to do another 100.
How's the predictions for you yet?
Exactly. All right. So there we go. All right. Thank you, everyone.
Has the prediction came up for you yet?
But Boxer, I think it's time.
Predictions
It's
came
about
up?
150.
No,
The
I haven't
main
even
event,
checked,
the
so actually I really don't know.
PlayStation champion Naz taking on one of the goats, Goat 1099. Let's go.
All right, wow, Bailey, and this is what we've been waiting for 4 hours now. TS Nas have been calling out GOAT for a while on Twitter. Even though he's a 6-0 undefeated ESFL champion, he's still the underdog in this fight. Can Nas back up his talk on Twitter? He's a superb counter.
So this is I'm wondering, you ever get the way right now, Nas and Fadinator have the belt? See at the start of the next season, will they have it off the bat, or?
Probably be it, maybe, I don't know actually.
10-5. After going back and forth with Nas on Twitter, the fight is finally here. Can GOAT shut up Nas for good? As we know, GOAT is a patient fighter, and patience is a virtue. Outwit, outlast, outplays anybody that he's up against. First ESFL, PS4, UFC 3 champion. But can he get it done here tonight? GOAT 1099, Nas. ESFL 150. The main event is finally here. Meta pickups, Robert Whitaker versus Robert Whitaker. Balian, round 1.
Oh man, exciting stuff right now. Okay, it's all been leading to this.
Oh
tonight.
fuck. Actually a wee bit nervous, you know? Just a wee bit like...
Do it. GOAT first came into the
What?
ESFL.
No, I don't even know.
Unbeatable at the time. Proved everybody wrong. Proved that pressure boxing was not the only way to win on this game, and that was way back before we've had a ton of patches. Okay, it's been a long time since then. But here we go. Oh, and Naz
52%, 48%. That's interesting.
Working the low leg kicks by Naz, showing he wants to work all targets. Right hand into a nice body shot finishing combination right here. Goat showing him the level
this
change.
Is what I like to see. I want to see the game plan, but you can't whiff. And Goat able to land that check hook. Now he's going, you know, to the legs with Nas. Let's see if this pays dividends later in the rounds. But Goat is also returning leg damage of his own, and these guys have both landed on each other.
Let me watch this stuff.
Who's up right now? But I see Nas' game plan right now is definitely to land some damage on that leg. Goat has returned the same, and we see a stance switch, maybe just for a second, but Goat back in the orthodox, and look, Nas is still just already making that leg red, Balian.
Yeah, and Goat not able to take advantage of the big
play is so clean.
There by Naz.
It's got a really nice style to watch.
Goat not able to step forward, nice knee to the body, that's going to add up. Little shots like that, these two are so good. It's about every significant strike you can land with a lovely leg kick, but a good checked lead hook right there lands for Goat. And Naz felt that one. Superman punch into the calf kick.
Wacky combo.
Nice work.
Neither being able to.
Doesn't land. Go ready for it, but he comes back with a lead hook.
Neither being able to check too many leg kicks here. I feel like the ping is definitely playing into this. Goats is doing a good job at like getting, or when Naz's short-term stamina is low, and you know you're usually hitting the block. You're trying to get a block breaker off. He's hitting that leg when he's trying to avoid when Naz is trying to avoid the follow-up shot. And he's got the stam low.
Major mistakes right now. Goat landing a huge straight there, a clean strike, and look at that check hook there as Goat just slipping right, walking right out of the way that side kick and landing that check.
Oh, nice oblique back.
Do if you're Goat, but look at there, sway straight there.
Man, I feel that stam is going to come into play.
A lot of chat on Twitter. Both of these guys are backing it up. And so far, Bailey in this fight.
Go, Naz's stam loop.
Right there by Naz.
Oh, beautiful body shots, Jesus.
Going for the lead body kick off the straight. Both men have taken leg damage. Goat's done a great job just creating a bit of frustration potentially with Naz. He's not been challenged in too
well, I've beat Easy Passion once in rank, so
to think about like leg damage, it's a little bit of an annoyance. It's
I mean, awesome.
All 5 rounds, or at least winning the majority of them.
Doesn't look like Easy Passion, mate. This is the new and improved BS
So maybe taking a back seat here.
No, this is Easy Passion too.
That is big damage, and the right hand will not be counted.
Wow, see, that's the thing by Goat, man. He just finds a way to outsmart his opponent. I'm not sure if that rock is going to give him enough to win the round, but maybe so.
It's hard to land it. It's hard to get them rocks, but once you get them, they add up.
Planet leg strikes versus the calf kicks, which those planet leg strikes are going to be the more powerful ones. And Goat able to actually get a leg event, and look at there, and forces the stance switch.
No, my vape guys are the most inconvenient times, like.
And now keep in mind, it's an 87.
Love to see Naz start hitting that body a little bit more. Yeah, he's going for the leg too heavy.
And Goat spelling that blood in the water.
Oh my goodness. Goat with a beautiful knee there after Naz slightly overextended, and then he stepped through with a straight lead uppercut and caught him on the back well. So
another stone of mine is about to now just be champion.
Well, not that. Naz maybe threw 5 when he should have thrown 3, and Goat was able to take advantage. Maybe he can't do that every time, but in that little moment, he snuck ahead. Naz has to recompose, collect, find a way to still win this.
You're so toxic, Swab Jimmy.
Yeah.
Checking that lead hook
no fun if you know.
But he's walking into Goat.
I think you could, to be fair. You've got a nasty half guard arm triangle on you, mate.
And I really like this strategy.
Who's that?
You attack those legs, Balian, because even things like forcing a stance.
Nah, the leg health is probably even, like very, very even. Probably literally like 5% more damage on Goat's side, but it's really just that head health. He's taking a slight gap in. Naz using that spinning elbow. Jesus, I'm a boxer's getting me mixed up. He's saying spinning back fist, and I'm bleeding spinning back elbow. It's a spinning elbow.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, Robert doesn't even have one.
Nope,
Can
his neck.
Naz
Oh, that's
stay
beautiful though.
nice inside leg kick there.
You can make a lot of damage up on that leg rock. It's unfortunate he didn't take advantage and tried to hit the body after. When somebody's leg rocked, you just start fucking milling them up top. They have really limited movement whenever they're rocked, and the block just gets minced to bits, so they can't even move out of the way. Naz is doing a good job.
Go with the Superman from the outside. Lead hook breaks through, but it's on the fourth punch as Naz pulls the gas tank out a little to land.
Nah, to be fair, I wasn't even thinking of that, but I was just thinking of like I was thinking of just a blood choke submission, to be honest. You know, that's not like an RNC or anything. Half guard arm triangle came to mind first. It's funny, but to be honest, Naz is really taking over in this part of the fight. Yeah, and he just gets caught, man. He just gets caught. He's winning most of the fight, and then he just gets caught one time. You know, he's kind of he butchered his head health a little bit too little.
This is what Nas wanted as the champion. Can he knock off the GOAT 1099?
It was a beautiful lead uppercut from GOAT right here. And you know, I don't remember when the last time GOAT fought in ESFL competition. It's certainly been a while.
I remember when he fought last.
Tearing through people this season, 6-0 undefeated. Looked absolutely phenomenal.
He wasn't.
Despite
Where's
maybe
11
having a bit of
Bravo?
ring rust, looking very composed, very calm as he collects possibly another round there. Boxer might be up 2 rounds to nothing.
Maybe up 2 rounds to nothing. I mean,
I'd like to see that slip straight lead overhand come out.
Competing, he shows you, you know, this seems like one, you know, for the old generation of the ESFL champions versus the new guys right here. But Nas, not a champion for no reason.
I want Naz to win as well, but man, he's
figure out a way to get a win.
To be honest, he's one good leg kick away from getting a 1-2 head kick after. Oh, that should have been a rock glitch, kinda, and did minimal damage. Oh, and it's over. He's got a fucking double drop to win the belt. That's fucking amazing stuff.
Go looking for the finish. Is Naz gonna survive? He does. Man, it's getting closer and closer though. That head health is trickling away for Naz, and he's gonna have to find another way to see through the rest of this fight right now. Maybe needs to take a round off, Boxer, because he's accumulating.
It's tough to grapple somebody on this MS if they know what they're doing, even the smallest bit. So he can kind of grapple ZF on this thing sometimes because he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, I don't think so either, Bailey. I mean, whenever
look at that head health of GOAT.
You know, you're playing a dangerous game, especially against GOAT. I mean, one thing you may have to get it done.
You just can't do. You can't do anything on that thing, man.
It's like pick your poison here, you know. But let's see what happens here. But right now, GOAT is in control here on the top, and look at there. That's such a hard transition, you know, to determine which way your opponent.
So if GOAT wins, here does that mean the swab dream is the greatest of all time?
You know, that top control look, GOAT is able just to
GOAT's hood watching and all, man. I have to get a grip, man. I was trying to at least be a little bit unbiased, but fucking Chris just hood watching.
Oh, repostures as well. Good job by GOAT. Knows he's got the stamina. Didn't really do that much damage though. Probably going to lose a position as a result now. But he can still hold on top. He's got 2 minutes. Got the arm triangle faked on Whitaker. Naz taking his time here, straight half guard posture up by GOAT, not wasting any time as soon as Naz tries to throw a little bit down and pound back. Let's see if he mixes in some fakes right now, but GOAT just staying strong, gets the side control, at least one elbow coming off right here. Nice work, denies the sprawl as well. Boxer is going to get at least one more.
I mean, he has a slight advantage here on the top control of 92. Just versus a bottom control of 90 here in this mirror match pickup here. But that's all you need from GOAT. Able to get right back on top. And look at here, Bailey, and he's not guessing. He's able to determine and flick in the right direction. And there we go.
That is it.
Oh, fuck.
On the feet.
Very, very exciting.
On the ground, and I hear people going crazy. GOAT 1099.
Is it legal? Hood watching is legal, yeah.
Absolute GOAT in UFC 4 in ESFL history, knocking off Nas The undefeated ESFL
Kind of stunned it for Nas, to be honest.
now dropping to
That's
6-1.
cool to see
Go
Daniel
getting
Jr.
it
up
done,
to something
baby.
nowadays.
This guy is the GOAT, dude. Honestly, he's come back so many times in fights like this where we see a new contender rise, and then GOAT comes along. You know, he doesn't.
He did not come back. He didn't come back against Swamp Jimmy.
Anyone on the planet at any time. This man has a chance. He's very technical. He's very, very difficult to figure out, and he fights. He doesn't fight like everybody else. You know, he has his own style, which can it can take a while for people to figure it out. And you know, I think Nuz was doing really good. He was doing really good as well. Just GOAT was getting a little bit ahead. Nuz maybe came forward a little bit aggressively at the start. Of that
Nah, I guess, but you can turn off the bud.
Slip straight. And from there, GOAT just showcased his dominant top game. You know, the ground and pound damage. You know, if Naz had got straight back up after that knockdown, that fight could have played out differently, but he didn't. And GOAT held top position and just kept raining down the ground and pound. It built up from that full mount position, and it got him the win. It got him the finish as a result.
He's the Belfast boy.
What can you say? Naz has had an unbelievable
That's
season.
Liam.
6-0, undefeated champion.
ESFL competitor. What you so Liam?
Still the
Fuck his
GOAT.
cousin.
Still the GOAT boxer, and he's now the PlayStation champion at the end of the season.
Wow. I mean, it's nothing else you really can say. I mean, Nas didn't even have a chance to do an up kick because of the position that he was in when he fell. GOAT got on top and just dominated from there. And that's one of the things. If you want to be the best in the world, you got to be just as dominant on the ground as you do on the feet. And GOAT
Mate, that's
showing
actually
you
just fucking
just
desperate.
his longevity. That is the thing
he's
that's
just
the
not
most
watching
important
shit
about GOAT 1099. Because even when I first commentated ESFL, GOAT was already here, already the champion, already a legend. And then now you're talking to ESFL 150.
4 years later.
So, I mean, man, that's a very impressive performance. Always someone to look at if you
Not
want
even
to
remember
learn
those
how to
ones
get
there.
better. That was a great final event, Bailey, and 21 fights in the
I have to
bag.
grab a
Man,
screenshot.
what a great
So I'm not
night.
having this.
An absolute great
I
night.
need to remind people.
Let Zayaf tell you what his first season was like in the ESFL. You know, Zayaf 50-50, some wins, some losses. Came back after that and got more wins in one season, I think, than we'd ever seen someone do. Absolutely steamrolled everybody. So, you know, one win definitely doesn't define you. Look at GOAT, came in tonight 10-5 in his overall ESFL career, but he just beat the champion, you know. So I hope Naz will come back, keep working hard, re-secure that belt, because, you know, GOAT might not even show up to defend it next season. Who knows? This man just turns up. And some people, you know, were questioning this matchup when they booked it, Boxer. You know, they thought there might have been other competitors.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
Naz could have fought. But it's GOAT, man. That's a win that Naz definitely wanted on his resume, and unfortunately just not able to get it done. However, in the future, you know, maybe we will get a rematch of that fight. You know, I think Naz will want to run it back. I'm sure he thinks he can still beat him. It was competitive in a lot of ways.
Alright, boys, that'll be that. ESFL 150 was fun. If you've enjoyed it, like, it'd be appreciated.